Olympics will be once you get there. You know, Canadian teams are always up there at the top, and there are 10 great women's teams in Canada.
And now, their moment is at hand. By contrast, the famous Sandra Schmirler and her Saskatchewan rink, the 1997 Scott champions, and the team of the 90s. The Schmirler game, fabulous. Striking the pose of champions year after year. 3 times victorious at the Scott Tournament of Hearts. 3 World Championships for Canada. Sandra Schmirler has been untouchable. She and her rink have been at home on the gold medal podium. And now Schmirler is focused, raising stones and eyebrows just 9 weeks after giving birth to her first child. And while motherhood has brought perspective, she wants this chance.
This is an opportunity of a lifetime. And when Sarah gets older, I don't think she would ever want me to miss this. I think she would be really proud that I was able to do everything and still actually have the Olympic spot.
Today, experience gets put to the test for the Sandra Schmirler rink, with strains of O Canada dancing in their minds.
The following is a live presentation of CBC Sports. Manitoba, the women's final of the Canadian Olympic curling trials. Today, it's Sandra Schmirler of Saskatchewan versus Shannon Kleibrink of Alberta. Good afternoon and welcome to this day of reckoning in Canadian women's curling. Sandra Schmirler has all the credentials, 3 times a Canadian champion, 3 times the world champ. But credentials don't mean a thing in this final game. Just ask Mike Harris. He conquered Kevin Martin yesterday in the men's final. Shannon Kleibrink is the youngest skip in the field here at the trials, leading the youngest team. But they're not worried. They have earned their right to play for the berth to go to Nagano. So it's the underdog versus the untouchable. Should be interesting. With more on that, let's go up to the booth and welcome Don Whitman and Don Duguid.
Thank you, Mark. Hi, everybody. When play began last Saturday in the Olympic trials, on the women's side, the overwhelming favorite was the reigning Canadian and world champion Sandra Schmirler of Regina. Just one obstacle remains, Don, and I don't think the odds have really changed.
No, they really haven't. This is a very solid team from lead to skip. They play the game very soundly. They're tough to catch. But in Kleibrink's defense, Don, if she plays as well as she had all week, she's got a good shot of it. She cannot let Sandra Schmirler get away from her. She somehow has to break that rhythm. If she can break the rhythm, stay with Sandra, she's got a shot at it.
Well, Kleibrink gave Schmirler all she could handle in round-robin play. It was a 7-5 verdict in favor of the Regina foursome, scoring 2 on the final end. With more, let's go down to ice level and Mark Lee.
Thanks, Don. Colleen Jones can't be with us today, and we're pleased to have Ann Merklinger as our game day analyst. Ann finishing just 1 win from making the playoffs here at the trials after a fantastic week. Let's start, Ann, by talking about Sandra Schmirler having a baby just 9 weeks ago and not missing a beat here in Brandon.
Well, she's a remarkable player, Mark. The fact that she was able to come back to the trials and play so well so early and so consistently all week, it's been remarkable.
What about Kelly, or rather Shannon Kleibrink?
Now, she's known to be pretty hot on the cash spiel circuit at this time of year. Do you think the timing has been good for her playing in these trials here in November?
Yes, both the last 2 seasons, she's had a very consistent fall, winning quite a bit of money on the cash circuit. She played in a very exciting semifinal 2 days ago, made a tough pressure shot, drawing to the 4-foot against 2. She'll be ready to play today.
All right, Ann, we look forward to your comments throughout today's women's final. Well, yesterday we debuted a brand new look for curling coverage on CBC. We had all kinds of reaction, lots of calls right here to the Keystone Center in Brandon. If you missed it, here's a glimpse. CBC viewers will now be as up-to-date as the fans here at the Keystone Center. When you buy a ticket to watch curling in person with a live audience, you're privy to all the pertinent information end by end. You can check the line score at a glance for that deuce or steal of one. And you can look up, way up into the rafters for those clocks in full view over each sheet of ice to keep track of the time remaining in each game. And that's crucial late in the game. And you always know how many rocks are remaining during each end. They're right there in full view on the ice. And now our viewers at home will have access to the same relevant information thanks to this new presentation. The line score, the time, the rocks remaining, it's all there on your screen. The picture squeezed back slightly and surrounded by information. We asked Ed Werenick and Allison Goring of Ontario to screen test the new look, and they were enthusiastic with their reviews. All right, we want to know what you think at home. Give us your thoughts on the new look. You can fax us. You can email us. There are the addresses. We'll even wait for your letters. But our producer, Joan Mead, here in Brandon, asked that you give this new look about 3 ends before making up your mind. All right, how about the rules of engagement for the Olympic trials? The Schmirler and Kleibrink teams will play the 4-rock free guard zone. That means the international regulation, they'll play in Nagano. You can't remove a rock out front until the 5th stone is thrown. Each team will have 73 minutes of stop time, and each team will have 2 timeouts, 1 minute each. All right, those are the guidelines today. Now it's time to decide a champion. Back to the booth. Here's Don and Don.
And as a result of finishing in first place in round-robin play, Sandra Schmirler will have last rock advantage on the opening end. And the Schmirler foursome will be throwing the yellow stones and Kleibrink the red rocks. Schmirler has more experience with the 4-rock free guard zone. She has competed here, of course, all week under these rules, and last year played in the World Championships in Switzerland and won under the 4-rock rule. Not quite as experienced at this aspect of the game is Shannon Kleibrink of Calgary. Basically, the Kleibrink foursome, Don, didn't have a great deal of experience with the 4-rock rule until coming to the Olympic trials.
But, you know, they started out very slow at the beginning of the week, played very well, but played slow, looked to improve as the week got onto it, and at the end, they were actually playing as well as Schmirler throughout the week. I mean, they're just a very good, solid, young team, and they're going to give Sandra Schmirler all she can handle if they're on their game today.
Well, the women have echoed the comments of the men as far as the 4-rock rule is concerned. Sandra Schmirler was telling us that she feels the 3-rock rule is a little more manageable, and I think most Canadian curlers would agree. And of course, during the course of this game, we will be eavesdropping on the curlers and hearing their comments as the game progresses, their discussions regarding shots, regarding strategy.
Got a few vocal fans there. I would imagine.
That working with taking our satellite office.
Oh, yeah.
They don't know anything about curling, so I'd look out. They might be loud. Really tighter in, Joe.
So the 8 curlers on the ice appear to be very relaxed as this women's championship game gets underway. But as the game progresses, I'm sure the tensions will mount. Joanne Sipka, the lead for the Calgary rink, the youngest member on the team. She's just 24 years of age. She has a Bachelor of Commerce degree from the University of Calgary, and she's a mineral rights negotiator and a landman for Pan-Canadian Petroleum.
And it's always nice to get the first rock underway, especially when you put it in the exact spot your skip wanted it. Shannon Kleibrink going to play this end wide open.
32-year-old Marcia Gooderite, the lead for the Saskatchewan team. And she has been with Sandra Schmirler through all 3 of her Canadian and World Championships.
Girl, nice job, Mars.
As a matter of fact, all 4 members of the team have been together through the 3 Canadian and 3 World Championship run. And I think that really says something about why this team has been successful. They have been together for almost a decade.
Well, I agree with that. There was a couple of lean years there, you know, you thought maybe they might have split up, but no, they hung in there together and won another World Championship.
Right off. Easy. Good girl. Nice throw.
And I think the first end of this game is going to go much like the opening end of yesterday's men's championship final. They're just testing the ice, feeling each other out in the opening end.
Getting their weight, seeing if that sheet runs the same today as it did all week.
No.
Whoa. And over.
It's good, Mars.
Good.
Marcy Gooderite shooter will roll out of play. So the first 4 stones, a free guard zone in effect, has been completed on this opening end.
It's pretty keen. Yeah. Practice we were timing 14 and a half.
Okay. We got 13.3 on yours.
Yeah. Anywhere in between.
And you hear the front end talking about the time, 13, 13 and a half. That's how they time it. Front. Hog line to stop.
Shannon Nimmo, the second on this Alberta team, is responsible for post-game refreshments. She's the sales coordinator for the Bats Alberta Brewery.
Back 4. No, let's come down. That's good. Had a girl. Nice shot, Chin. Good one.
And early in this game, the Kleibrink rink, at least the front end, has established their draw weight.
We talked yesterday about some of the sacrifices that people have had to make to participate in the Olympic trials and to concentrate on curling for this year.
Good enough, Joan.
Well, Joan McCusker, the Schmirler's second, took a year's leave of absence from her teaching position at the Elsie Mironuk Public School to concentrate on curling in anticipation of going back to the Scott Tournament of Hearts and possibly the Olympics.
Well, it's been a very busy year, I'm sure, for them. You know, after winning the World Championship in Bern, Switzerland, I'm sure they've got a lot of things to do and catch up on. Spending time with their families, for sure.
More. Looks good. Mine's good. Little straighter here. Carries a little farther. Yeah, it's 4 foot for sure.
Good call here by Shannon Kleibrink. She asked Nimmo to play the in-turn draw the first time down, then switched to the out-turn. So now all of a sudden, in her second player's 2 rocks, she's learned how to get into the 4 foot, both with the in-turn and the out-turn. At exactly the same spot. That's good strategy. It's called reading the ice.
How about that, say?
Yep. Yep. Well, it's good, Joan. Shot.
Joan McCusker was anxious to get going with this championship game. She was out here early, ready to go out on the practice ice. Each team is allowed practice time before the game, and she was really anxious to get this game underway.
She's the calming influence on that team.
Yeah.
She keeps Sandra focused all the time. She's the chatterbox says, okay, Sandra, come on, we can make it. Let's do it. She's a real pepper pot that keeps the team on its toes at all times.
Further to the earlier comment about commitment, how about Glennis Backer? When her husband was transferred to New Jersey a year ago,
Had a girl. Nice throw.
he suggested that she go back to Calgary so she could continue with her curling. That was part of the plan, and they had won an Olympic berth, and she went back to Calgary, and now they have moved back to Calgary, but she went back to concentrate on curling during the winter months.
Well, he gets my vote as husband of the year.
Well, he's here providing support today.
That's good, Jan. Shot.
Jan Betker has been an outstanding third during the 3 Canadian and World Championships won by the Schmirler quartet, and many people feel that this game today could be decided in the battle between the thirds, Betker and Backer.
I agree with that. For the last 5 years, I think Jan Betker has been the best thrower of the rock on this team, because she makes so many big crucial shots and sets it up for Sandra. Not that Sandra hasn't made a lot of shots for the whole team,
Easy.
But Jan Betker makes all kinds of outstanding shots. I think the best women's third in curling.
Shot, Glennis. Way to go. Thanks. That's better, eh?
Well, Glennis Backer, in talking about the possibility of going to the Olympics, said it's something that words simply cannot describe.
Hurry! Whoa! Yes! Whoa! Yes! You want to nose it. Yeah. Don't want to roll. No roll. No roll. Good, Jen. Nice shot.
The exchange of shots on this opening end continuing in this women's championship game.
What? Nose and be a blanket.
Well, you know what the strategy is on the part of Sandra Schmirler. She wants to blank this opening end.
Yeah.
Kleibrink, yesterday in talking with her, described this field without question as the best she's ever competed against.
Oh, I would have to agree with that.
Queen.
Outstanding field all week. The 10 best teams in women's curling in Canada, maybe in the world.
Good one, Shannon.
Yeah, I think you'd feel pretty comfortable going to the Olympics with any of the 10 rinks that competed here.
Absolutely, I agree with that. And the nice part about it, you know, we now have a team in the men's division from Eastern Canada, and we're going to have a Western representative from the women's side. So that covers all of Canada, and that's great for our country.
These teams have met 4 times. In the round robin here, it was a 7-5 triumph for Sandra Schmirler. 2 points in the last end for victory.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Roll it down a bit. It's got it going a bit.
Got it going means that she turned it in a little bit inside the intended target. Didn't get out to the broom. Now, the nice thing for Shannon Kleibrink, of course, she played a hit with the outturn her first rock, and now she's has the luxury of drawing to an open house to find her draw weight in the very first end.
T-line.
And that's very important for a skip.
Just make sure it's in. No, 4 foot. 4 foot. Well then. Yeah, a little bit. Right here. Right here.
Right off. Right off.
It's there. It's there. Good job. Good shot, Shannon.
That's not bad. Hit back of the 4 foot.
Perfect.
Well, she certainly had draw weight down pat in her semifinal win over Law.
You should take it edge of the rock.
Throughout the course of the week,
Going across the face.
Shannon's team had to make some excellent draws, and in every pressure-packed situation, Shannon came through with a draw to the 4 foot. She played very well.
Yeah, she bailed him out a lot of ends. When they got a little bit of trouble, she gambled, got a little trouble, and relied on her draw weight to get her out of it. It was just excellent shot making.
Well, Ann Merklinger, who is with us as a guest commentator today, had quite a battle with Schmirler in round robin play, losing on an extra end.
No. Off.
Schmirler wants to block. Blank. Will she be successful?
Shot.
Yes, she will.
That's a good start for Sandra Schmirler.
So it's still scoreless as we go to N2 in this women's championship game.
Good job, guys.
Wasn't that long ago? I could have told you exactly what was coming around that corner.
Good trip, Fred. Oh, not too
But in
bad.
the last few years,
Had a lot of heads turning with this load.
you know, this company has changed. The cars have changed. And for our part, it's obvious.
Made a fresh bud. Thanks.
We gotta keep changing too.
Every day, people have financial concerns. At Manulife Financial, we're helping millions of Canadians find real answers, creating flexible solutions to help you face the unexpected. In fact, Manulife is probably helping someone you know right now. Manulife Financial, helping you make better financial decisions.
Let's hurry it up, boys.
Weather's coming. Better get more soup ready.
Something good is stirring at Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons soup.
That's it. Let's head in.
Enjoy one of a variety of soups like hearty vegetable, cream of broccoli, or new turkey and wild rice with one of 8 kinds of bagel.
Hi, Jim. Soup and bagels all around?
Sounds good.
And a coffee for just $3.49.
Slow down, son. You got all winter.
Now at a desktop near you, CBC's new internet homepage. Interactive, up-to-date, and personal. You can even customize a schedule of your favorite CBC shows. We're just a click away, cbc.ca.
Thursday.
Your daughter had a stroke.
A tragedy brings the family to despair.
She doesn't know me.
She has a home. We have a little baby.
What's happened?
I need some help here. North of 60, Thursday.
You're not the only boat builder on the East Coast.
Got a call from my lawyer. He's wondering about the divorce papers.
You always get what you want, don't you?
Your brother is out of control, and you've got to do something.
Black Harbor, Wednesday.
In 1947, thousands of Holocaust survivors embarked on a secret mission.
I just couldn't let these people die.
A mission that led to the birth of a nation. Exodus on the National this week. Olympic Curling Trials, live on CBC Sports. Brought to you by Chrysler Canada, proud sponsors of the Canadian Olympic team.
Welcome back to the Keystone Center in Brandon, and this is where it all began for Sandra Schmirler in 1993. This was her coming out party. This is where she won her first Scott Tournament of Hearts, defeating the local favorite, Maureen Bonner of Brandon. And since then, of course, her success on the Canadian women's and world curling scene has been well documented. The first end blank by Schmirler. She will retain last rock advantage into end number 2.
Tight. Well, you know, there's been a lot of talk about the Sandra Schmirler team maybe being the best women's curling team ever. They've won 3 Canadian and world titles.
And they get a shot at another Canadian championship playing in their hometown.
Absolutely. So it could be 4.
Good job.
I don't think they're finished yet.
That's right.
And I would have to agree with it.
But you know, Sandra had an interesting comment when we spoke with her. She said in '93, curling was everything.
Yes, exactly. You talk to her now, different focus. She's got a young daughter, a family.
Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it.
There's a little different focus sometimes at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Nice one.
Well, she made a remark to me that really impressed me. She said to me, if you're trying to make money or make a living at this game, you better get a life. And to me, that makes a little bit of sense, quite a bit of sense. She's not into psychology, and she just reads the ice, makes the shots, plans a strategy, and is very, very successful.
Clean. Nice, normal. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Really nice. Yeah, a little quiet. Clean. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. There we go.
Joanne Sipka, the lead for the Shannon Kleibrink team, played in the 1992 Canadian Junior Championships in Vernon, British Columbia.
Let's go another up there. Okay. Is this okay here, Jan? Little less. Good.
Just halfway.
Get guard.
Halfway.
Take a look. You got tight guard.
Whoa. Higher.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's okay.
It's good, Mars. Atta girl.
I talked about the Schmirler team and the comment that in '93 curling was everything and how things have changed.
Okay.
Sandra Schmirler 9 weeks ago had a daughter, and Marcy Gooderite, the lead, has a son, Colin, who will be a year old on Monday.
You're communicating back eight means that's what kind of weight they have on this rock.
Hurry, roll it towards center, so. That's fine.
A little more than back eight, I think.
That's okay.
Back line?
A little stronger.
Yeah.
Well, it's tight. I don't mind if we roll to there, though.
We can roll for over here.
Here?
Yeah. I don't mind that.
Yeah. Normal weight.
Yeah.
One thing about this Sandra Schmirler team, normal weight. They all throw the same weight on takeouts, which makes ice reading for Sandra very, very easy.
No!
Joan McCusker has hummed this one a little bit stronger, I think, than she wanted. And by rolling away, it gives Kleibrink a chance maybe to run off that corner guard, which potentially could be a problem for her.
Back here. Tack.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is okay.
Well, it looks as though she's going to play a draw.
Yes, she's elected to go
rather
around
than run it.
Mine's good. Wait only. 8 foot. Tight. Hurry then. Yep. Hurry on.
The critical part for this stone is they want to make sure that it's behind the guard, not in the open. If it's not going to go behind the guard, you leave it short.
It's coming down. Hard now. Hurry, guys. Off she goes. Hurry, 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 hurry. Got a girl. Shot.
Nose is good.
Normal? Or this? Let's try this. Just got it. Even this is fine, Joan.
Yeah.
Okay?
Different curlers have different ways
different
of describing
signals.
the shots and signaling what they want.
And when they hit their hip, what are they saying?
Yep.
For weight.
Yes!
They're just looking for a nice controlled, easy weight here. They've got to get around this long corner guard. Shannon, throughout the course of the week, had made an offensive move going around those corners. It worked very well for her, so we can see her make that move already in the second in today.
A good shot by McCusker. Got actually a little bit of an inside roll so that it's half buried by that corner guard.
Board.
Now, if Glennis Backer hits and rolls out, there's no question Sandra Schmirler will go around it herself.
Clean up. Whoa. 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 Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Right off. Whoa. Clean. Close. Clean. We got a piece. Control. Whoa. Nice shot. Shot, Glenn. Shannon.
Backer's shooter rolls out.
It's as keen as it was in practicing.
Yeah. Getting 24.
And here, Jan Bedker talking to Joan McCusker and Nancy Gooderite. It's the same as in practice, meaning the weight is the same. It hasn't changed.
Yeah, I was just making sure.
See the brush right on the center line being held by Sandra Schmirler. So with the correct weight, it should curl in behind that card, according to the ice that Sandra Schmirler gave Jan.
Close. Got room right now.
Yeah,
How's the
yeah.
weight?
Got the weight.
Lots of room.
Arms on, T-line plus.
Lots of room. Are we back?
Yeah.
Okay, go back. Come on, Shannon. Right back.
Sandra says, come on, Shannon.
Okay.
Yesterday we had a rather humorous incident, if you're watching the men's final, where Kevin Martin inadvertently jumped up to sweep a Harris stone ahead of the center line. Or the tee line, I should say, and he made a couple of brush strokes and then realized what he was doing.
Well, I tell you, you're in the game, boy. You're concentrating.
Hard.
Clean.
Yep.
Boy, it looked like Glenn has turned that one inside or didn't get it out to the broom, but they're working hard on it. Oh, look at this. Great shot.
The brushing kept it on line and got it past the guard.
Is that the same weight, or?
That was, yeah, it was a little less. It was good.
There's one thing about this ice. If you get on it early, brushing, you can hold it fairly straight. And that's so important that the brushers realize that they get on it early, they can take the rock a long way, but also hold it very, very straight.
Whoa. Close.
It does.
No.
Not going anywhere.
Not going anywhere.
Okay, that's good, Jan. Shut.
Okay.
This way.
Okay.
Nowhere. No.
Well, Jan Betker might be the most experienced of these Regina curlers. She also played in the
Not moving in there at all,
1984
no.
Canadian Mixed Championships with Randy
Guard has to be
Whitowich,
higher, I guess, for us to
in
get
addition
around
to being with Sandra Schmirler for the 3 Canadian and World Championships.
You saw Shannon Kleibrink tap the rock and roll to the center. She doesn't want to roll behind that corner guard, because if she rolls behind the corner guard, her rock will end up behind the tee line and offer Sandra Schmirler a chance to freeze to it behind the tee line.
Yep.
So she's looking to roll to the center.
Quick. Hard. Hurry. Hurry. Whoa. Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, Shannon Kleibrink was one of the early qualifiers for this Olympic trials competition by winning the Husky Autumn Gold Classic in October of '96 in Calgary. And with that Olympic berth secure, they began preparing for the trials about 2.5 weeks earlier than normal. They started throwing rocks the 1st of September this year, as opposed to about the middle of the month.
Your weight was good. Yeah, I tightened ice quite a bit from board because I wasn't sure how much straighter it would go.
Not a heck of a lot. Smells nice. Just tighten it even more.
Easy weight, Jan. Close. Yep. Whoa. Yes. Yep. Hard. Hurry. Quick. Quick. No roll. No roll.
No roll.
And a nice little inside roll. Roll a little bit too far, but it's in uncharted waters over there because there hasn't been any rocks thrown down in
Is
that
that weight
area.
bump or?
But this team has played here all week, so the outsides really run fairly straight down. So edge of the rock, normal takeout weight, you should clip that one out.
Well, it was on the outside of this same sheet where Kevin Martin attempted to draw with his final stone on the 10th end and had it bend a little too much and promote one of Mike Harris's stones into the rings for the winning point.
Well, this is the pebble's not worn down over there. This is just the second end, so the rock should run fairly straight. When the pebble wears off, it'll curl a bit more. Well, they should have been on that one a little bit quicker because it obviously moved a little bit. If we got a little bit sooner, would have rolled behind the guard, but instead rolled into the open.
Darn, it just really finishes
Moved.
at the end.
Yeah, you threw that really good. It's a good shot.
And again, Sandra Schmirler will be looking to blank with the final stone of N2.
Pretty good weight, too.
Yeah, probably.
And you don't see nearly as many blanks with the 4-rock
On
rule.
the high side this
No,
time.
you really don't.
Not moving here.
You know, there's a lot more congestion out in
Normal weight,
front, so
though,
the
this side.
chances for blanking ends are very minute. But first 2 ends here, Sandra, wide open hits. And the way she's icing it, she's going to come across the face of it. The nice thing for Sandra is the rock is back in the 8-foot where it's near the end of the ring, so she doesn't have to roll very far to blank. Top of the house, a little tougher to blank.
Yep. Cross the face, Jen. Whoa. Yes! Hard!
Clean.
Hey! Clean.
Clean, good. Good.
Got the corner of the red stone and rolls the shooter out to retain control of last rock in a scoreless game, heading to end number 3.
Whenever I threw that in practice, I threw it the same way. Huh? I turned it a bit.
In business today, you need every break you can get. So Canadian Airlines built a schedule to meet the needs of today's business traveler, with more flights to key business centers across Canada. And with our partner, an unequaled schedule to the USA and Latin America. Where you want, when you want, the way you want to fly. Canadian Airlines.
I always knew this day would come. I've been stretched in so many ways, But I've done all right. I've had a hand. And I've found my path. Now I'm helping my girl find hers.
We take the time to understand what really matters in your life. Investors Group.
In a city.
This has become way deeper than it was supposed to.
A neighborhood.
You think I'm trying to seduce you?
Tangled lives.
We have a problem. Shot a kid.
Family.
I think I'm losing this baby.
Friends.
I wish it was me that got shot, right?
Lovers.
God, I wish I could see you.
I love you, you know.
A dramatic soap opera that will take you into the very heart of a city. Riverdale. Mondays and Tuesdays at 7 on CBC.
He gives millions to the study of organized crime.
I've always had a passion to unveil what's hidden.
But sold intelligence equipment to corrupt governments.
It's a sick joke. He is not the normal sort of run-of-the-mill businessman.
The Philanthropist on the Fifth Estate, Tuesday night. A controversial procedure.
He said, I've done this surgery thousands of times.
To help people lose weight.
Oh, it was horrifying.
Did one doctor go too far?
It's inadvisable that I speak to you.
Marketplace, Tuesday night at 8.
Wednesday on CBC.
This is the place, huh?
Yeah, this is it.
Nice boots.
You could do whatever you want to do.
You believe that?
Do you think I should start sleeping with Frank again?
Friends are great and everything, but sometimes they can hold you back.
I don't want to end up another loser on the res. What, like me?
You work for me, not the other way around.
We can't just turn our backs on one of our people. What's the point?
The Res on CBC.
Welcome back to Brandon. Just a reminder, we'd like to hear your opinion of our new look in curling coverage. The information border has been drawing lots of reaction. Contact us on our curling page on the CBC Sports website. Scoreless after 2. Don? Well, the fans can become very creative and very imaginative in displaying signs. Doogie and I are trying to figure out which word is spelled wrong.
That's cute.
Kleibrink with a K, of course. And the fans have been having a lot of fun all week here at the Keystone Center. Better than 100,000 have been watching the curling action. They were treated to a great men's final yesterday. Mike Harris of Ontario defeating the defending Canadian men's champion Kevin Martin of Alberta.
Just watch close. No line. Sliding. Just here.
And here we have another Alberta team skipped by Shannon Kleibrink of Calgary against the Canadian
can't hurt it.
and world women's champion Sandra Schmirler of Regina.
Shot, Joe.
Well, with the way they played the first 2 ends in this game, Doogie, the time clock should not be a factor at all.
No, it won't be a factor. They're playing very conservative. Both looking for an opportunity. Here, Sandra Schmirler looks like she's going to do a bit of a gamble.
Whoa. Yeah, we're back there.
Yeah, we're back.
Not back. Oh, whoa,
No.
whoa, whoa.
No, it's back.
And it's well back there.
And I mentioned the time clock because when these 2 teams met in round-robin play, Kleibrink had 37 seconds remaining when she threw her final stone, and Schmirler had 40 seconds remaining.
That's close. Yeah, that's cutting it pretty close. But they're moving right along, so they should have no problems with the clocks whatsoever. But you know, that's the key. With the early ends, play a little quicker. Store up your time that you may need in the later ends when a shot is so crucial.
Gotta go.
And the penalty, in case you're not familiar with the time clock rule, for running out of time is extremely severe. It's the loss of the game. Yes.
Really hard. All it goes. Here, guys. Carry piece. Right back. Okay. Nice weight, Joe.
Good shot by Joanne Sipka. She curled 100% the first 2 ends, and I think you'd have to give her 100% this end. Rock out in front. Corner buried.
Back weight. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. 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 Close. Yep. Hurry. Whoa. 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 Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Nice. Wait.
No,
Watch the roll. Watch the roll, Joe.
Nice shot. Sit. Sit.
Oh, that's a good shot for a number of reasons. Number one is that it now takes the play away from that center guard. They've got two rocks in the house, and they can't afford to leave them there, Don. They can't afford to gamble and go around the center guard. So now Shannon Kleibrink has got to remove one of those rocks. And that's a tough area to hit over there. Very little room for error. So that's a good roll by Marcy Guterite. Set up this whole end.
Up a bit. Right off. Nothing, guys. Double.
Whoa.
No, we don't have a piece yet.
Whoa.
Need a piece of it.
It has to curl some to catch a corner of the stone. Just enough.
Okay.
Oh, that was close. It was close to a double and almost close to an air ball. But now it gives Sandra Schmirler the chance to go around the center guard.
Schmirler blanked the first two ends, looking for the opportunity to get more than a single point. And it is set up on this third end for her with last rock advantage to get the deuce or more.
Be heavy here very badly, do we? Shoot. Oh, Joan.
Ah, yeah.
She doesn't want to be back there.
Okay. Not quite sure those two are going to count.
Sandra, you never know.
Right down to a 10.
13-3 on Jones.
Yeah, I got a 13-3 on that back one there that Marcy threw.
So 13.5.
It appears the ice surface is just a touch quicker than it's been all week, Don, as we saw yesterday in the men's final, so it'll take a little bit of time for that adjustment to take place here.
You're right, Ann. You could hear them talking about the time of the last stone delivered by Joan McCusker.
Well, I think, too, that there was 3 games a day played on that sheet. There's just one game yesterday and, of course, this game today. So it might have tightened up or firmed up a bit, and it's running a little bit straighter and a little bit faster. At least for the early part of this game.
Little bump. Little bump. Hold in. Whoa, no bump. Gotta go. No bump. Hurry. Hurry.
Hurry, go. Hurry, Joe. Hurry, go. Hurry. Gotta go.
And did you like that call, going back to those ones at the back 12-foot, or would you sort of see them go around and just stop in front of the tee line?
Well, I think at this point, Don, I like that call. They need to protect with Sanders' team having last rock advantage. They need to protect against the big end. All week long, Kleibrink's team was able to come up with an important freeze to make sure that they could protect against big ends.
Yeah, there's one thing about going around and trying to stay in front of the tee line. If you don't get behind the guard, then all of a sudden you're looking at 3, maybe 4. So it's a good call.
She's got more. Doesn't she have more weight?
Whoa. Right
Same or more?
Yeah.
More weight?
Yeah. More?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's got more weight, Joan.
Jeez.
Okay. Okay.
Well, Joan McCusker not happy with the 2 stones
sad,
she has delivered,
Wanna just
obviously,
dry in there?
on this third end.
Yeah, that's good.
It'll be critical at this
Okay.
time, Don, for this rock to be placed in front of the tee line.
Weight will be the same?
Yeah, this is the time
Close to it, yeah.
that it must be in there.
Touch heavier because we're outside the 4-foot line.
So,
But
14?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Make sure it's in the house.
yeah.
We will.
Okay.
We'll get you there.
Okay.
I love that call.
Yeah, Shannon Nimmo said to
We'll get it
Glennis
there.
Backer, we'll get that stone there.
It's heavy.
Whoa,
guys.
Whoa. No line. No line. Here it comes. Close. Yep. Hurry. Well then. Whoa. Forward line. Yep. Whoa. Hurry. Whoa.
Oh, what a gorgeous shot that is.
Make it good.
Whoa.
Hurry. Atta girl.
That's about as good as you're going to get it.
And when Glennis let it go, she thought it was heavy.
Well, that's a good shot from a number of reasons. There hasn't been that many rocks played on the outturned side, so they know that particular piece of ice, and she just made an outstanding shot. Sandra has no choice but to run the front.
Roll it. Right over. Hurry. Shot. Okay, good shot, Sam.
Did you get a time on mine?
No?
6 stones remain
Is
on
that the
this
same
third
ice?
end.
Yeah.
Shannon Kleibrink lies 2.
Yeah, it felt like more than that.
Only. Whoa. No.
Yeah.
No. Oh, line's good. Gotta move. Gotta move.
Still tight.
Where?
Still tight.
Hard.
12.
Hurry.
Okay, well then.
Well then.
You don't want it too tight.
Let it die. Let it die. Out of the rings. Atta girl.
That's a little tighter than I like it, because now there's no question they can make a run back and maybe even roll the shooter in the ring.
Great shot.
Doesn't matter about those back
Get
ones.
2 times? Did you get some times?
Yeah.
I missed that one, but I got 13 on your first one. 13?
Okay,
Yeah,
I missed that one.
Wow. Yeah, it
When
was
I let
out
go.
there and it just cranked. It's really bendy today.
Yeah, it felt like 13 too, so.
Betker had an outstanding game in the round robin battle against the Shannon Kleibrink rink.
Yes! Whoa! Yes! Whoa! Yeah! Hard! That's good. Get out. Get out. Good shot, Jen.
You heard them saying that's a good shot. It is a good shot because she removed the rock that was in the 4-foot area. Now they're in the back of the 12-foot.
Nice shot.
So if it comes down to Sandra's last rock, at least she just has a full draw in the 8-foot to score, depending on what Shannon Kleibrink does here.
Okay.
But this is her favorite shot. Shannon, she loves to draw. Linda's backer, her third, showed her the ice and the weight.
In the semifinal game against Carrie Law, she made 2 exceptional draws under pressure.
Well, she's got lots of weight.
Well then.
What's really heavy?
Really heavy.
Okay.
Take the other one.
Oh, it's really heavy. That's right. They had it. And it went by the guard by a good 4 or 5 inches, so there was no need to sweep it. But
Line. You know, that's good. Sorry.
that had to be that much in front of the tee line as opposed to the back one, because now it kind of builds a little fence there for Sandra Schmirler.
I guess. They didn't, maybe mine hooked a bit.
Let's do it.
No, not quite at all.
Yeah. Quick there.
3.5 is what we've been timing.
Yeah.
Sandra Schmirler, during the week of round robin play, as she usually is, was the top percentage shooter among
We're
skips.
going buried, and if we sink it, good.
Yeah.
And if we got weight back there, that's good too.
Okay, right back.
3.5?
3.5 to 4. Yeah.
3.5 to 4.
Well, each rink has a different way of describing weight and determining weight.
Line. How much?
You see Joe McCusker holding her palm up, which means that she's got lots of weight.
We're through, eh?
Yeah. What? There it goes.
No, nothing. No. No, nothing. No.
Wait. Okay.
Hit.
Both sides have had problems adjusting to the weight.
Heavy.
Yeah, just a touch. Yeah, you had back 12.
Or same thing you just
This is a little
threw.
heavy, eh?
Not quite.
Yeah. You had right there.
Fine. That's good. Same weight.
Okay.
I think what Shannon wants to come down, and she wants to hit this one and maybe get a little bit of a roll into this area here to get away from the pack and get behind cover a little bit. That last rock by Sandra Schmirler done ran very, very quickly, and she was well out there.
Yeah, I have
And if she gets a little inside roll,
Yeah.
she has to worry about the guard.
Again, just reconfirming with the front end that the weight, their terminology, 13 should be good for this shot.
Whoa. No. Right off then, Joe. Right off, Joe.
It'll run straight down there. Boy, it's not making a move. Nah. She's just going to push it onto one of her own.
So now it's an open hit for Sandra Schmirler to get her 2. Or will she draw?
I think she'll draw. She just threw a draw down there. She's comfortable with the weight, but that was a big shot. You have to even get in front of it somehow.
Should have tightened it.
Wait.
Maybe a little bit too much ice or a little bit too much weight, but in any event, it ran very, very straight for Shannon Kleibrink.
Less weight, eh?
Yeah, you were back 12 with that one. We need full 8, hey?
Full 8.
Yeah. Let's put it on the pot.
Get to the stick so that we don't have to play with line, okay?
Can we come to these ones on the intern at all?
We just threw this. This is
Well, if you're dead on, yeah.
Okay, no, we can do this.
Just need less weight, that's all.
I love that. Sandra Schmirler says, can we come up with the intern? And right away, Joe McCusker said, no, we just played this.
Less weight.
That's one of the advantages of playing together all these years.
Yeah, absolutely. And they know whether Sandra is heavy or light as soon as she lets it go.
Then.
Like how much?
Watch a back one, yes! Yes!
Where are we?
They're not paying any attention to her. She's yelling yes, and they haven't laid a brush to it.
Okay. Hey, I didn't hear you at all. I didn't hear what you guys were saying.
I didn't hear what you guys were saying. That's great, eh? Skip's yelling hurry, they absolutely ignored her.
Sandra Schmirler does get her pair on the 3rd end and leads by a score of 2-0.
Introducing the Dodge Ram Quad Cab. As the only extended cab with 4 doors, it's remarkably easy to get into.
That was close. Too close.
And just as easy to get out of.
4 years ago, when Sandra Schmirler strode here to Brandon, she was a relatively new force to be reckoned with in the sport of curling. But 3 Canadian championships and 3 world titles later, she's at the top of her game. And now Sandra has come full circle, back here to Brandon, the Olympic trials, and suddenly, all of those accomplishments have been dwarfed by her greatest role yet. It was just 9 weeks ago that Sandra Schmirler gave birth to Sarah, her first child and a new perspective on curling.
She's just so much fun. She's a very good baby, which is nice. She doesn't cry unless she's hungry or tired or has a dirty diaper. So we're very lucky because she's such a good kid, and I never knew how deep you could really love someone until we had Sarah, and it runs pretty deep, and any parent will tell you that.
Mixing motherhood and curling is a fact of life for these women. Most of the top players manage to raise families, hold jobs, and stay in the game. But even these seasoned moms applaud Schmirler's comeback from childbirth to Olympic contender.
I find it amazing, just about unbelievable. She's curling just as well as she ever has. I remember when I was 4 months pregnant, I couldn't get a hit to the other end. So, you know, it's just fantastic. And she was pregnant in the Scott and won that as well. Not so far along, but, you know, I think it is very impressive.
Motherhood, first of all, for women curlers is more important than throwing a curling rock. And if you can go out and do both, then it just proves that we're way stronger than the men in many ways. So I'm very proud of Sandra. I'm very proud of all the women that do go on tour and stay and want to keep their independence with curling, too.
I'm the only one on my team with 2 kids. I have a daughter, Tori, who's 4, and a son, Kyler, who's 2. And 2 seasons ago, I came back after having Kyler 2 weeks later and played in all the cash circuit. And it really kind of, I don't know, diminishes the outcome of your curling events when you have kids, because they're just the most important thing in the world. So win or lose, you still go home to your kids.
We're in a win-win situation. You know, if we win it, we have a great opportunity to go to the Olympics. If we don't, we stay home and we look after our kids. Like, how can you get any losers out of that? It's just straight win-win for us.
Yeah, win or lose in the curling ice, and the kids and the dog are happy to see you when you come home.
That's exactly right.
And there's 9-week-old Sarah. And Sandra was saying that one of the big advantages she has had with Sarah here this week is that she sleeps through the night.
It's quick stuff here, eh?
Just top 12.
Look. Whoa. It's quick here, guys.
Yeah. Good. This is good.
Okay, just here, just here, just here. Nice weight, Mars. Atta girl.
Very nice. Good shot.
And a defensive move by Sandra Schmirler. She's up 2. You know, she could have thrown the first one out in front, but she decided that she's going to throw it into the rings and try and play the game in the house as opposed to out in front. And of course, Shannon Kleibrink is going to try and generate some offense by throwing them to the wings or to the corner.
Good. Real tight, guys.
In the free guard zone so they can't be removed.
Really tight. Hurry. It's going to die. We're in the blue. Hurry. Mine's good. Hurry. All she goes. Halfway at least. Here, guys. Right up. Right up hard. Hurry, 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 hurry. Good girl.
The parents of all the women on this Kleibrink team are here, but traveling the greatest distance. Joanne Sipka's parents, they made the journey from Brunei. Gail and Gary Wright, the long trip from
Weight's good.
Brunei to be here.
Lots of room.
She was saying if we go to the Olympics in Japan, they don't even have to make a time change.
That's true.
Gotta go. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Boy, that's support, eh?
Hurry, get to the line. Hurry. Quick. To the line. Quick. Hard. Hurry, every bit.
Good shot, Mars.
There's lots of little black things around. I don't know what they're from.
Look at
Is there a hole there?
Is there a hole? Because I can see it. No. Okay.
You heard the comment about a lot of little black things around. Maybe the same problem men were having yesterday. Some of the fabric off their uniforms is falling on the ice.
That's exactly what it is. From their sweaters, little pieces of thread.
Gotta move. T-line. Right off your line. Where is she? T-line.
Gonna have
Whoa, no line at all.
No, weight's good. Weight's really good.
Yep. Yep. Hurry. Hard. Hard, Glennis. Hard. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey,
Atta girl.
All the curlers in these Olympic trials, both men and women, were provided with a number of outfits by the Canadian Curling Association, and they are very nice uniforms that they are wearing for the trials, and the uniforms that will be designed for the Olympics will be an improvement, I'm told, on what they're wearing here.
Yeah, they're actually gorgeous outfits. Beautiful design, nice colors.
Jane Hooper-Perot, who plays lead for Marilyn Bodo, has designed the new logo.
Way to go, Jane.
Get over it. Get over it.
No. No.
Get over
Watch
there.
a roll, Jan. Little roll.
Get over there.
Little roll. Yep. Okay.
Shot.
Shot.
This, Shan. 3/4.
Well, with the first angle raise, it's opened up the opening a bit to the shot
Leg
block
control.
just in front of the forefoot for Kleibrink. Nimmo can see about a half a rock.
Hard. Weight down. Hard. Hurry. Quick. Okay. Oh.
Okay, Shan.
Okay.
Still a little tight.
She never quite got out to the broom there, and it just took off on her a little bit early.
Can't, because there's a double here. We can't guard that.
Okay.
Well, peel, yeah, straight peel.
You can try and roll.
Well, it's a defensive move. You know, she could have come down, maybe played the guard, but it's like Sandra said, if you play the guard, there is a double.
Lots of weight.
One off the right. So she's going to play defensive curling this end.
Good, Joan. Atta girl. It's just not good guard situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Nice shot, Joan. Normal, Shan.
It's one thing about this Schmirler team, they keep the pressure on you constantly. They keep the pressure on you to make sure that you are forced with a tough shot every end.
Yep, hard.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's a pretty good shot. This is beautiful takeout ice, Don, because if you play any kind of board weight, the rock will run absolutely straight for you. The brushers can hold it on line. It's just excellent curling ice.
Yep.
And Vance Withrick, of course, and Shorty Jenkins should be complimented on a great job.
Shot, Jen. Roll it. No, no.
Is that any good?
Great shot.
That's why Shannon Nimmo had to sit right on top of the Yellowstone.
Yep. You cannot leave shots like that for Jan Betker, because she'll make them. You see here, she gets good 3/4 of the rock, and her shooter rolls over and protects the shot rock.
Here, sit it.
Don, you talked about the ice, and I think Ann Merklinger would agree. All curlers have commented about the condition of the ice. It may be the best ice they've ever curled on for a week of competition.
Yes, the ice was excellent all week, Don. It was a pleasure to play on, and certainly with the field of players here, it was ended up being a wonderful tournament.
Close. Not at all. Close. No, don't touch. Don't touch. Not a girl.
Well, Glennis Backer comes through with a key double, and that draws a round of applause from the 5th member of the Kleibrink rink, Sally Shigehiro.
And that's what you have to do against Sandra Schmirler. If she makes a good shot, you have to come back with a better one. And Glennis Backer certainly did that.
Yes, that was a huge shot for Glennis to come back after
Tina
Sandra
Ford
Stewart made that
and
great
Anita
shot.
Ford, coach and 5th of the Sandra Schmirler team.
That's another thing that has been consistent with this Schmirler rink, the 5th member and the coach.
Yes.
Backer has a better edge percentage-wise than her counterpart.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Clean. Really big. Clean. Clean. Not a girl. Good shot.
And another fine shot by Backer.
And it's hard to imagine that this is the 4 rock rule.
That's correct, Don. At this point now, I'm sure Kleibrink's team would just settle for a blank and try and generate some offense as they did early on in this end, going on now into the 5th end.
2-0. Schmirler leading, blanking the first 2 and taking advantage of last rock on N3 to get a pair. Although she wasn't sure when she let it go that she was going to get 2.
Yeah. Normal weight. Yeah.
No. Whoa, whoa, off. Clean. Clean. Yep, yep. Whoa, clean. Clean. Whoa, whoa. Clean. Good. Shot. Not a girl.
Shot.
Not a girl.
This side.
Nice shot. Good side.
Yeah. Good shot. These things are heavy.
What's that?
These mics are heavy.
Too close over there. Just
No,
know
I
it's
don't
just
think
big. Yeah. Glennis had feeling.
Yeah, she had pretty big weight. Just clean. Clean. Whoa. Clean. Yep. Clean. That's good. Good throw. Good shot.
So some fairly accurate shooting here.
God, there's a lot of little things out there, eh?
Yeah.
Every time I come down, I found something.
Yeah. Which turn you want to take for the blank?
Clean bunks.
Glennis Backer and Shannon Kleibrink talking about their next rock. Which turn do you want to throw for the blank?
Yeah, I like that.
Obviously,
We'll
they
never
don't
hold
expect
it.
Sandra to miss this one, so.
Okay.
That fairly straight on.
Yeah.
I mean, I gave it a good smart turn. And it didn't stay there very much.
Yep, yep. Hurry. Yep. Hurry.
Good, guys.
And that's the turn that Shannon Kleibrink has decided upon. She and Backer were discussing what turn they would throw and trying to blank this fourth end. Back in 1993, when Sandra Schmirler won her first Scott Tournament of Hearts in round-robin competition, Shannon Kleibrink won handily in just 6 ends.
Same as hey. That was normal, right?
Yep.
Joanne Sipka was with her in 93. The other two members of the rink, Glennis Backer and Shannon Nimmo, are new to the Kleibrink squad since 93. Will she roll out? No.
Okay.
So it's a single point on N4 for Shannon Kleibrink, and after 4 ends of play, 1 point separates these two women's teams.
What's your biggest problem with vacuum cleaners?
I don't like buying filter bags.
I don't think I ever came home with the proper bag.
Every time I had to empty the bag, there was always stuff would come out.
Throw those bags away forever. Introducing the Phantom Fury Vacuum with patented dual cyclone action. Non-stop power devours dirt and deposits it into a clear bin. It's easy to empty.
It's incredible how fast and how powerful the Phantom vacuum really is.
The Phantom Fury comes with a HEPA filter on its exhaust.
The HEPA filter is one of the most efficient filters you can use to control dust.
The Phantom Fury is 2 machines in one, upright and cleaning one.
Push a button and you can just hit the high places, the low places, places where you can't reach, and it saves you time.
Call now for a free video and brochure. The Phantom Fury vacuum cleans up a storm, and you'll never change a bag again. Call now.
You don't have to have bags.
On the road with Jimmy Pattison. At 68, he's still building his private empire, and he's very much the man in charge.
We help them make up their mind.
The Gospel According to Jimmy Pattison, Tuesday night on Venture.
Shopping has a soundtrack.
Shane, what's the deal with the music? I don't know, we try to offend everyone.
Buying a piece of the vibe. Undercurrents, Tuesday at 7:30.
Hiding in the shadows of the Canadian dream. What's it like to live in a country that no longer welcomes you?
It was either lie or go back.
Illegal Immigrants, 3 stories of hide and seek. Thursday night at 8 on Witness.
He's original. He's got the look. He's got the moves. And he's back on CBC. Mr. Bean, Wednesday at 8:30.
Anything goes. Everyone's welcome.
You can't be meeting the people who watch you every day.
Tina.
It's really great. Meeting them face to face, shaking their hands. They just seem so happy to be here.
And Brent.
It's so what we are.
Midday, part of your community. Weekdays at noon.
Sandra Schmirler with a 1-point lead over Shannon Kleibrink after 4 ends here of the women's final at the Canadian Olympic Curling Trials here on ice level with Ann Merklinger. And what do you make of the rather defensive posture we've seen so far from these two rinks?
Yes, it has been a little bit of a struggle early on in the game. I think both teams have been struggling slightly with weight control. I think we'll see the Kleibrink team now really try and get some rocks in play and try and generate some offense to recapture last rock advantage as they head into the second half of the game.
All right, thanks very much. Back up to Don and Don. Yes, it has been pretty much a defensive struggle thus far. But one of these ends, they're going to get a lot of stones in play, I suspect.
Well, I think now that Sandra Schmirler has last rock, she has control of the game. She's won up. She may elect to start going around rocks and generating a little bit of offense here. And this long guard is certainly to Sandra's liking because it's a long way out.
The right weight.
Top 8.
A systems analyst with the cooperators in Regina. Marcy Gooderite, 3-time Canadian and world champion at lead.
Okay, we're by, just for weight. Whoa if you can. Whoa if you can. Hurry. Whoa if you can. Whoa, gotta move a bit.
Got no weight.
Yep, go. Hurry. Hurry, Barry, and pass the line. Hurry, 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 hurry.
Oh, that's a great curling shot. Boy, that's what you want your lead to do to start out the end. In front of the tee line, directly behind the long guard. And that's the danger of long guards. She missed the guard by a good foot, and she completely buried. Tighter, it's a little bit more difficult to bury.
Tight, yep. Line only. Tight. Little bump. Little tighter line this time. Little bump. 8 foot. Easy. Lots of room then. No line then. 8 foot. Lots of room.
Back 8.
No line.
Coming down. Coming down. Still back 8.
No, no, just to it.
Just to it.
Whoa, no bump. Right off. Easy. Right off.
Hey, there you go.
Sounds right.
I don't mind if you just get a little tap on it too, eh?
Yeah. I think we have to tap.
Probably a couple feet more than what you threw.
Okay.
We'll play it tight. Touching the guard's not a problem either, eh?
Weight's good.
More. Move a bit.
Whoa.
Whoa line. Whoa line.
Weight's great for
No,
tap.
never.
Got no line.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
No, that's fine. I don't really want to. That's a good shot.
That's good.
Nothing wrong with that.
I think we're going to see some action on this fifth end.
Well, there's been 4 rocks in this end, and they're all in play.
Okay, Sam.
And you know, when you have a lot of rocks in play, it's really to the advantage of the team that has last rock. Unless you can angle raise one to get out of the end
Just
somehow.
easy normal? Yeah.
Freeze one.
Not quite control, just easy normal.
But for Kleibrink, she has to get a little bit of movement on this rock and hopefully roll in behind the center guard.
Well, they curl out of the Glencoe High Performance Center and Curling Club in Calgary, and it affords them the opportunity to do some weight training at the club in addition to doing the curling.
Yep, hard. Good, Shan. Good shot. Nice weight.
See, that's nice controlled weight, especially on that outturn side going down there. You throw any kind of weight at all and flare it a bit, it'll fall out all the way down.
Real
So
straight here.
that's nice controlled weight.
You need less ice. I think you need less ice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
let's
they were a bit out on theirs.
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
let's go.
So just make sure you stay.
For sure, make sure you stay.
Wait,
yes! Whoa, close. Whoa.
Oh, no,
She got more than bump on this?
No.
Whoa.
Bump.
Whoa. Whoa.
It was a good shot, a little bit of movement.
Go hard. Okay.
Shot.
Oh, she had to hit that one just a little bit thinner, and she was right in behind the center guard.
Just control. Same as you had, Shan. Good shot, Joan. Calling the rolling. Get off it a little sooner. You got a perfect one.
Not there. That's gonna roll.
Yeah.
I got just not quite all of it.
Same as you had, will be good. We'll roll away. No! No, she said that out of it. Roll away.
Oh, we haven't even got it yet.
Still going away. She definitely flipped that one a bit.
She did flip it, is right. Well, she doesn't want to. They should have swept that one so that it went by altogether, as opposed to touching it and putting it in behind cover.
Well, that's where
Yeah,
McCusker
yeah,
was
you're
attempting to go.
Yes.
Well, I think we have to play in. I think we got to put one in front of there.
Can we split ours?
Hit half a rock on that.
Here's wide open.
A little bit of a conference here.
Sandra's worried about the Kleibrink stone that's just top 12 foot. That's a dangerous
Yep.
spot for
Yeah, we got to
Schmirler
make a
team.
play on it. Either we guard it.
Well, to get out
I
of
don't
the
like
end,
the
it
guard
may
that
be Kleibrink's salvation,
No,
that rock,
you're
because
thinking
she
of
can
playing
raise
half
it
stone.
straight
This is
back.
what? Yeah.
And I'm sure that's what's worrying
Back line.
Schmirler.
Bump.
Hack. Well, we bump because we want to make sure we hit on the high side and roll a shooter here.
How about a guard?
I don't know if I like the guard that much.
How about a guard?
Guard's not bad, but
This 7 is in such a crappy spot for us. I think we got to move it.
Exactly
If you
right,
guard, what
Sandra.
happens?
No, but if you play the split on She's her, drawn yeah. around here, and if she sits here, then... No, we can't do that. We can't guard, because if she comes in and sits here...
We can't get to a nose of that, though, either.
No. I think we got it. We got to play on this, guys. You like that? This 7's in just a terrible spot. We got to get it out of here. If we guard, we do that, then she comes here and... Yeah, we needed to sweep mine. I think with this kind of weight.
Well, you heard Sandra Schmirler's reaction.
What if we
You
just
like
tap
that?
ours back?
That was to someone in the crowd who said,
I
good
like
call.
that. We got to move that.
Okay.
Bump weight.
Yep.
Unless you want to just throw straight normal, roll your shooter, and this should spin into here.
No, I like bump.
Bump? Okay.
Yeah. Well, we have to hit the outside.
Gotta
though,
hit
Jen.
half
We can't
a
get
stone.
anywhere near a nose, otherwise we're not going to hit the other one off.
You know, Ann is right. That front rock is very dangerous for
Weight's
Schmirler
good.
belonging to Shannon Kleibrink. That may be her only salvation this end.
Hurry! Whoa, 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 whoa. Watch your shooter.
And there goes the red stone.
That's it.
Okay, a little thinner.
I got nothing.
That's fine.
Okay, good shot.
That's a good shot, but I think they may have played a little bit softer and maybe try to either save the one that was in the rings or their shooter to be lying too.
Hack.
Yep. Whoa, then. Whoa. Whoa, then. Whoa, forward. Whoa. Yep. Right off.
It'll move at the end for her.
Roll away. Roll it.
Roll, yeah, Shannon,
Yep,
three.
Yep.
Three.
Roll it hard,
Right
hard.
over.
Now, she was yelling,
So
roll
make sure
away.
you save the shooter.
Why did she want to roll away as opposed to rolling in behind the long guard?
No, she didn't want to hit it on the nose. She wanted to make sure she rolled it way in the open. If she hits it on the nose, then it allows Sandra Schmirler maybe to hit and roll behind the guard. That's why they want to get it away from the center.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa.
Whoa, right off.
Whoa.
Going nowhere. Whoa, right off. No, nothing.
There.
Don't get ready.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit stronger by Jan Betker than she wanted to throw because the rock ran very, very straight.
Make sure it's in.
Now it allows Shannon Kleibrink the opportunity to give Glennie's backer an out-turn draw that she's played about 3 times so far this game. She knows the ice and she certainly knows the weight in that area.
Mine's good. Real tight. Real tight.
Yeah, wait.
Whoa, then. Whoa. No line.
Whoa, needs to bend.
Close. Yep.
Yep. Hurry.
Whoa.
Mine's great.
Hurry now.
Gotta go.
Hurry. Right up. Hurry hard. Hurry, Joe. Right in. Hurry.
A lot of finish on that stone at the end.
Absolutely. If you've got the correct weight, it will move at the end.
Came out the other side almost. Almost. 13-8. Yeah, felt like that too.
Tough shot here for Jan Betker because that rock is directly behind the guard.
Yeah, whatever. Hack?
Hack?
Well, except we got to get something.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to come over with hack.
Okay.
I think we got to play this. We're going to play anything on that. We got to play this.
Yeah.
Tight to the guard.
Yeah. Back line? Yeah.
See
What's the timing here?
Ice calling is very important.
Just back line. You don't have to bump it out. Even if you just bump it to there, it's fine.
I'm afraid of this ice that Sandra's giving Jan Betker. That's fairly tight for back ring. And once that rock gets to the center line, it should make a bit of a move. So they're going to be very tight.
Oh, I just threw it terrible.
Then you hear Jan Betker saying, I just threw it terrible. That rock will go on her there in that spot.
Yes, roll the shooter. Yep.
She's going to wreck out front.
Well, that's good, Joan. Well, that's good. That's a good shot, Jan.
It's okay.
She removes the Kleibrink stone, but the stone in the rings remains untouched.
We should have just played a nose hit on Jones. Well, because we couldn't, we had to hit less. If we just play a nose hit, then we get rid of it too. Yeah. That wasn't very good.
My second one, what did that just, was I wide on my first one?
I thought you were a little wide on the second one, but it just sat there. It didn't go anywhere.
No, my first one? It didn't,
your first one, yeah.
I mean, it wasn't even close.
No.
That was just too much
Just
ice.
ran.
Yeah.
She couldn't remember whether it was the first one or second one, but I thought Jan Becker was a little full with her first one. They had to hang around on that shot. Of course, she hit and rolled away and allowed Kleibrink to go in around the center guard.
Only wait, guys. Only wait. Halfway. Line's fine. Whoa, needs to bend. Gotta move. Gotta move. Whoa, whoa. Yep, now. At the end. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hurry. 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 Whoa. Hurry, 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 hurry. Whoa.
Oh, look at it, picked up something. It's going sideways. Oh, just at the end, it made a big move. You'll see it here. Look at, they're brushing it, and look, she's right on line. But now watch this rock curl big time. Look at it move.
Yeah.
Like it curled, and look at, they're looking back to see what it picked up. It definitely picked up something because it made a little turn at the very end.
Well, throughout this game, they've been talking about little bits of thread on the playing surface.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there are brushes on it. Shoot. That's great.
Hack weight. Roll the shooter out of there. Yeah.
Sandra Schmirler just reminding the front end of what she's attempting to do.
Well, she wants
same keen stuff, eh?
She wants to make sure that she saves her shooter here. If she hits and rolls to the open side, that means Kleibrink's going to have to make a play on it, unless she really wants to gamble and go around the center guard and ignore it. But I think she would hit it. And then that would offer Sandra a chance to blank this end.
A baby bomb.
There's not much doubt that Sandra Schmirler has been a big event competitor.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Whoa! 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 Yep. Roll it, Mark. Whoa! Careful! 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 Roll it!
Atta girl, nice shot.
Oh, that's a great shot. Great execution by Sandra Schmirler. You know, that's touch, that's feel. Nobody can ever teach you that. Yeah. It's wonderful curling.
Go anywhere, will it? At the end it does. At the end? Just nice, normal?
Yeah.
It's like your putting stroke.
Yes. Yeah. No, not quite. Not quite. Well, what does Kevin Martin and Shannon Kleibrink have in common in curling?
Run that by me again.
What does Shannon Kleibrink and Kevin Martin have in common in curling?
Both from Alberta.
That's good. And do you know that?
No, you got me on that one, Don.
No lift delivery. Rock never leaves the ice.
You threw control and we didn't quite roll it.
You think that's an Alberta trait?
Could be.
Should finish at the end for me.
Yeah. It's been interesting over the last few years. You've seen many players who used to have lift deliveries now go to no backswing deliveries.
And of course, there's Bob Pee Wee Pickering from Saskatchewan who lifted the rock up above his head.
Right off. Whoa. Yes, hurry! Hurry! Whoa,
yeah, right over it. Whoa, 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 Shannon.
Bigger. Hurry!
Whoa, oh, that's good. Whoa.
That's good.
Pretty nice shot, but they could have been got on it a little bit earlier.
We lost it. Shoot, we lost it.
That's exactly right. You gotta stay with the rocks all the way.
Let's go.
Just control, I think. No, just control.
Normal, yeah, it was right on the blue line.
Jan's just sat here.
Yeah.
See how they reflect back on a rock that's played in that area?
I threw these in practice, and that's about the ice we took for a nose.
Okay.
And she's referring to Jan Betker's rock this end, that it sat there, didn't move, didn't curl.
I think I'll just throw normal, Jan.
Okay. Yeah.
Normal weight.
Back-to-back world championships for Sandra Schmirler, and she might get another opportunity in 1998 because she has the berth as the defending champion in the Scott Tournament of Hearts in Regina.
Quick! Cross the base! Hurry! Whoa, 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 whoa.
She turned that one a little inside. She's going to get a nose hit.
Okay.
A nose hit to pick up a single point, and at the midpoint of this women's championship game, it's Sandra Schmirler, Regina 3, Shannon Kleibrink of Calgary 1.
Buy a Dodge Stratus instead of a BMW 318i. And the money you save can go toward your registered retirement savings plan. Or not.
The information age, where the great minds of the world shape images of thought. Images that can be captured, managed, and distributed digitally to our eager colleagues anywhere in the world, so that every possible thought can be instantly shared. Or not. Image Anywhere from Canon, the new paradigm for the digital workplace.
Let's hurry it up, boys.
Weather's coming. Better get more soup ready.
Something good is stirring in Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons soup.
That's it. Let's hit in.
Enjoy one of a variety of soups like hearty vegetable, cream of broccoli, or new turkey and wild rice with one of 8 kinds of bagel.
Hi, Jim. Soup and bagels all around?
Sounds good.
And a coffee for just $3.49.
Slow down, son. You got all winter.
By the time you sense danger, it's too late. In canola, early weed competition can devour up to 25% of your yield. For higher yield, protect your crop with Edge before the first flush strikes.
He gives millions to the study of organized crime.
I've always had a passion to unveil what's hidden.
But sold intelligence equipment to corrupt governments.
It's a sick joke. He is not the normal sort of run-of-the-mill businessman.
The Philanthropist on the Fifth Estate, Tuesday night. A controversial procedure.
He said, I've done this surgery thousands of times.
To help people lose weight.
Oh, it was horrifying.
Did one doctor go too far?
It's inadvisable that I speak to you.
Marketplace, Tuesday night at 8.
Welcome back to the Keystone Center in Brandon, where Sandra Schmirler has a 3-1 lead over Shannon Kleibrink after 5 ends. There's the scoring summary for Kleibrink. A single with a hit and stick in the 4th in what has been a light-scoring first 5 ends. Shannon, tell me about playing someone like Sandra. You know she's a good front runner. You don't want to lose contact too early.
Right, we wanted to play fairly defensive in the first half and then go for it big in the last half. So I think you'll see more rocks in play from here on in.
In the 5th end, your first rock looked like it caught something and swerved like Jacques Villeneuve there.
It did, yeah. We had the perfect guard. My third made a nice come around and we were guarding it and it looked fine. And then it picked at the last second to give her a big hole. So a little unfortunate, but those things happen.
Okay, you're down by 2 at the halfway point. What about strategy in the last 5?
We've got to get a little more aggressive, put some pressure on them to get them to make some misses. They're curling well.
Okay, thanks for your time and good luck in the back 5.
Thanks very much.
Shannon Kleibrink of Alberta. Let's go upstairs now to Don and Don. Yes, Shannon Kleibrink trails by a score of 3-1. Don, are you surprised that it's been this much of a defensive struggle?
Well, I think that was Shannon's strategy. She wanted to stay close, like she said, talking to Mark. She wants to keep it close the first 5 ends and maybe really gamble the last 5 ends. And that's good strategy when you're playing Shannon Schmirler.
How do you think Schmirler reacts to this type of game?
Well, I think she's quite content. She's got control of the game. She's 2 up. She doesn't have last rock, but she's used to these type of situations. So I would think that she would want to play maybe a little bit defensively through the last 5.
Yeah, when you reflect back over the years, the number of times that Sandra Schmirler has been in this position, everything on the line in one game.
Well, the pressure doesn't bother her. It doesn't bother the whole team. They're used to it. They've played it time and time again. So I would expect that they would play very conservative because they've got control.
Now, if the Kleibrink rink is to bounce back and get more rocks in play, what will they have to do? What type of game will we see?
Well, I think they'll throw up a corner guard. Sandra will maybe go in the house. They'll ignore it, maybe throw up another corner guard and get more rocks out in front and make the shots more difficult for Schmirler.
And, of course, Schmirler with a 2-point lead might try and play a little defensively, but as we said yesterday in the men's final, sometimes that last rock in the 4-rock zone isn't as much of an advantage as you would think.
That's right, but you know, they're such a strong team. Like, they can play defense, offense, and they can get a lot of things going. They're just a complete team. Schmirler, I think, has got to draw weight, which is really good, and will pay off in the later ends.
Well, let's find out from Sandra Schmirler what she thinks. She's with Mark.
All right, thank you, Don. And there's the scoring recap for Sandra Schmirler in the first 5 ends, a deuce in the 3rd end, and then a single in the 5th when it appeared, Sandra, you were trying to roll out there to hold the hammer.
Yeah, definitely would like to hold the hammer going into 6, but you can't let them take one for sure. You can't let them steal, so we're okay with that. We still have control, but we're going to have to play hard for the next 5.
Now, as I recall, I think you lost just 1 lead during the trials. That was against Marilyn Bodo.
Didn't I just tell you that?
Yes, you did.
Yes, we did. We were 2 up playing 7, and we lost against Maryland, but it's curling. You have to play, 60 minutes of football, and you can't come out here and think that the other team's going to lay down for the last 5, so we're going to come out strong for the last 5, and hopefully it works out.
All right, good luck.
Thanks a bunch.
Sandra Schmirler with a 2-point lead, 3-1 over Shannon Kleibrink of Alberta after 5 ends of the women's final at the Canadian Olympic Curling Championships from the Keystone Center in Brandon.
Business in Canada can take you to the other side of town or the other side of the world. So Canadian Airlines has more flights between Canada and Asia than any other airline, and a global partnership with 3 of the world's leading airlines to take you to the 4 corners of the earth, where you want, when you want, the way you want to fly. Canadian Airlines.
Wasn't that long ago, I could have told you exactly what was coming around that corner.
Good trip, Fred. Oh, not too
But in the last few years,
Got a lot of heads turning with this load.
this company has changed. The cars have changed.
Santa doesn't pay retail. Why should you? When you can shop Liquidation World for great Christmas deals like this. Rocker recliners and more great furniture bargains below wholesale. Christmas costs less at Liquidation World.
A controversial procedure
I said, I've done this surgery thousands of times.
to help people lose weight.
Oh, it was horrifying.
Did one doctor go too far?
It's inadvisable that I speak to you.
Marketplace, Tuesday night at 8.
All the joy. All the warmth. All the spirit. All for the holidays. The wonder of it all. West Edmonton Mall.
Oh, I love getting soaked. It feels so good. Soak me. Soak me.
Not everyone likes getting soaked. If you'd rather save money, come to Pioneer Chrysler Jeep Wetaskiwin. We're different here.
We can afford it! Did you hear that price? We can afford it!
Get happy. Buy at Pioneer Chrysler Jeep Wetaskiwin. We're different here.
You work for me, not the other way around.
We can't just turn our backs on one of our people. What's the point?
The Rez on CBC.
It's fitting we've come here to the heartland of the nation, Manitoba, which also happens to be the heartland of the curling community, to decide the Canadian rinks going to Nagano. The top 10 men's and women's rinks have survived a long process of cash deals, qualifiers, and national championships to make it to Brandon. The Olympic trials have harvested one of the deepest fields ever assembled in Canadian women's curling. Every one of these rinks survived a discerning process of selection. Many observers believe that by culling the best in Canadian curling for the chance to be an Olympian, the sport has been given new exposure.
I think the way they've spotted all the winners to come out is well thought out, and it also puts more emphasis on the tour. I never saw so many ladies going out on the cash bonspiels as they were last year, trying to win a spot for an Olympic gold medal. So I think that speaks for itself, and I think that that's something that we have to look at to put some more value into the tour, so that you know, the pot of curling is richly spread around.
Qualifiers, bonspiels, national championships, the process by which these rinks were chosen has received a ringing endorsement.
They put a lot of work into thinking about how to do this, and they had input from all the curlers, all the competitive curlers, and I think they did it very fair, and I was really happy to see they did it this way.
And so it's agreed, whoever emerges as the women's champion will indeed be the fairest of them all.
Oh, I think the team that comes to this competition will be so highly regarded by their peers in the sport. It's 10 of the best teams in the country that are gathered here this week, and whoever is the victor will be a great representative for Canada and will have the full support of all the other teams here.
The Olympic trials have boiled down to the inexperienced Shannon Kleibrink and the three-time world champion, Sandra Schmirler. But as Mike Harris proved yesterday, past wins don't count today.
Regardless of how many times you've been to the World, you still have to prove yourself every time you go out there, and that's what we're trying to do. What we've done in the past doesn't really enter into a whole lot right here. What it does is it just gives you confidence if you ever did win the spot to go over and know that you can not be intimidated by the teams that are there.
Will that quiet confidence get Schmirler to the Olympic Winter Games? And Sandra Schmirler is the front runner, up by 2 over Shannon Kleibrink at the 5-end break, and she's proven to be hard to catch. We're back after this.
You wanted a better way to call anytime. We listened.
Anything goes. Everyone's welcome.
You can't beat meeting the people who watch you every day.
Tina.
It's really great. Meeting them face to face, shaking their hands. They just seem so happy to be here.
And Brent.
It's so what we are.
Midday, part of your community. Weekdays at noon. The Engine Exchange House specializes in remanufactured engines. We're the distributor of Western Automotive Rebuilders engines and the 427 AC Cobra kit car. The Engine Exchange House's experienced technicians will do your tune-up too. Propane conversions, check. Transmissions, check. Speedometer horsepower certifications, check. Brakes, check. For all your domestic and import automotive repairs, think Engine Exchange House first. The answer is the Engine Exchange House, 468-2585 Edmonton.
Edmonton's newest community is growing in Riverbend.
Kimberly Homes, your dream home builder.
When you close your eyes and you think about your dream home, what do you see? At Kimberly Homes, we see the same things you see. We'll build the home that you want. Looking after every detail is our business. We put our heart and soul into getting it right for you. Let us put our heart into your home.
Riverside in Riverbend.
It's time to change the meaning of Taiwan on. Support Project Red Ribbon. Support safe, sober driving.
Imagine December. Now, imagine December without Christmas. Imagine you're one of the 14,000 Edmonton families who can't afford Christmas dinner. Now, imagine making a difference. Share the spirit of Christmas. Donate to the Christmas Bureau of Edmonton, and your dollars will help provide a festive meal for those in need.
Another appreciative crowd at the Keystone Center anticipating the 6th end. It's Schmirler 3, Kleibrink 1 at the break. And here at ice level with our game day analyst, Ann Merklinger. Ann, a conservative first 5 ends. Do you expect to see more rocks in play as we move on?
Yes, most definitely, Mark. I think we'll see both teams start to get some more rocks in play. Certainly, Kleibrink needs to get some more rocks in play and try and score a deuce. I think you also heard Sandra Schmirler say that they needed to make sure that they played well for the full 10 ends of the game. And I think with some more rocks in play from the Kleibrink team, the Schmirler team will be required to up their level of execution for the whole 10 ends.
Do you think Kleibrink needs to become more aggressive?
Yes, I think you'll certainly see Shannon try and get some rocks in the free guard zone. Those are our free rocks that can't be hit. And Sandra's fully capable of playing both styles of game very well, as has the Kleibrink team. So I think we'll be in for an exciting last 5 ends.
Now, Sandra is a good front runner, but a 2-point lead is not invincible at this point, is it?
Certainly not.
Okay, thanks for your comments, Ann. We're ready for the 6th end of this women's final at the Canadian Olympic Curling Championships here in Brandon. Let's send it back up to Don and Don.
Yes, and the winner will be traveling to Nagano to represent Canada in the 1998 Winter Olympic Games. They play their very first game at 9 in the morning on the 9th of February at the Olympic Games. And let's see, the time change, that takes it back to about 7 o'clock Eastern Time the previous morning.
Hurry, quick!
7 o'clock at night, pardon me. The previous night, yeah.
Okay, that's good.
These 13 and 14-hour time changes are confusing. But that will be the Olympic debut of the Canadian team. Will it be the Sandra Schmirler rink or the Shannon Kleibrink rink?
Well, regardless who goes, we'll have a great representative. Excellent teams, both of them.
Not in, guys. Just tight. Just tight.
Pretty quick this way.
By the way, the United States is one country that has yet to determine its Olympic representatives. Their playdowns are coming up the 2nd week in December.
No, 13-8. Okay.
And Mercury. And Glennis Backer just said that it's keener this way. Did you feel, as you curled here all week, that it was keener coming home as opposed to going away?
Yes, most definitely, Don. You could detect about a 3 to 4 weight difference coming towards the home end, with the home end being slightly quicker.
So it's a little bit sloped here and it's a little bit faster.
It was very consistent throughout the week, so I'm sure all the curlers were very, very aware of it.
Sipka with an edge on Gooderite in terms of percentage shooting.
Well, you see, Shannon Kleibrink had a chance to be very aggressive here. Although there's 2 rocks in the house belonging to Schmirler, both in the 12th, but she could have thrown up another guard, maybe said, okay, hit it and stay there and we'll go around the corner guard. But she's decided to go defensively here by hitting the one that's in the top of the 12th.
Clean. Well. Clean.
But in all probability, she's waiting to get aggressive when she has last rock.
Yep. Good.
She's got it here. I think she has to go after her. I really do.
Don, on the topic of the keen ice, some of the ice officials were telling me they turned off 2 of every 3 mercury vapor lights above the surface here at the Keystone Center.
Yeah.
And as a result, the temperature on the ice has dropped between 2 and 3 degrees.
Yeah, so it'll be cooler. That's really interesting. You know, lights very seldom affect the ice, but the vapor lights, they tell me, really have a bearing on the swing of the ice and the heat level at the ice. So that's a good point, Mark. And of course, you get a lot of fans in here. You get 5,500 fans every draw. That heats up the building quite a bit.
And those mercury vapor lights are the house lights here at the Keystone Center. Keystone Center in Brandon has been host to a number of major competitions in addition to the Olympic trials, the World Championships, the Scott Tournament of Hearts, the Brier have all been held here.
Yes, they do a great job of putting on events. It's an ideal facility for holding these type of events.
That's fine. Good shot.
Joan McCusker is on target. We're playing the 6th end of this women's championship game. The winner to go on to represent Canada at the Olympic Games in Japan.
Well, a little bit of an aggressive move by Shannon Kleibrink by freezing to that rock. Of course, Joan McCusker come down, takes it out.
Or this, but it's pretty far out here.
This is a very aggressive move. And anytime you're trying to freeze one on the 12-foot is really difficult. If you're going to gamble, you might as well go around the one that's on the left-hand side and get into the 4-foot area.
Okay, let's go the other way then. Hit that one and roll over. You want this one?
I'd be interested to hear from Ann how much of an advantage she thinks Schmirler might have, her familiarity with the 4-rock rule.
Well, I think certainly Sanders had more experience playing the 4-rock rule in major championship finals, but Shannon's been very competent in strategizing with the 4-rock rule this week. So, I mean, they'll certainly have a good finish to this game with the 4-rock rule.
Really hard. Hurry! Hard! Really hard! Right over. First nice shot, Sam.
The other thing, Don, Shannon told us yesterday that they've been playing the 4-rock rule in the house league back home, that the other teams have been doing that to get them ready for this.
Yes, that's right. They've been playing in a couple of men's leagues, and they've cooperated in playing the 4-rock rule.
That would give you a good feel for the game.
Oh. Is that too much weight, or what's going on here? Oh. Okay. Okay.
Oh, Jen. Is that too much weight, or what's going on here? Did I throw it better or throw it good? Or?
Now. Just off the nose.
I can only tell Jan this, that if you have an outward motion when you release the curling rock, that rock will run absolutely straight.
Roll off
you do not want any outward motion. And I think Ann Merklinger would agree with that.
Most definitely, Don. Particularly on the arena ice surface, it's extremely sensitive to releases.
We're just trying to stay in front of this one. Just hit and roll a little bit. This one stays right there. It doesn't look like any ice, though, to me. So let her know that. Or do you want to just blast it? I want to play control. Okay. Doesn't curl here? We won't make it with control. You can make the double and roll in. That's okay. You might as well throw normal.
Dennis Backer is not too sure about this shot, I can tell you that.
No, never. Right off. Clean. Right off. Clean. Nothing, guys. Clean. Right off. Good shot. Good shot.
That cleans house.
Took a long time in coming over, but a good shot by Backer.
It's not as keen as it was.
I haven't thrown a draw. I thrown one in 24.
Yeah, it's a 24.
Top 4.
Sandra Schmirler not having last rock. Will play into the center, into the 4-foot area, Don, just in case. If there's a miss, then it's on the button, and they'll be able to play a guard and cover up the 4-foot.
Hurry! Push hard, guys, tight! Hurry! Right in! Hurry!
That's about the worst thing that could have happened.
Well, it depends what Shannon Kleibrink calls her, but I think if she's going to get aggressive and get back in this game, not that she's out of it by any means, but you have to try and score 2 points sometime, maybe even 3. So here's a good opportunity. The other team made a little bit of an error, dropped it short. You can go around it.
Mine's good, only wait. No. No. Whoa. No.
And for sure, Lenny's Backer better make sure that this is in the rings in front of the tee line.
No. Yeah.
They're yelling back 8, back 8. See, that's not very good. That's got to be so much in front of the tee line. Even if it stops in the top of the 12-foot, it's better than back there.
It's a little quicker coming this way. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, disregard is 15-7.
Unfortunate, but it may come into play.
It is a little quicker coming this way. 13, yeah. Half a second. Feels like half a second.
Come down to it, bump it. Gotta tell her the weight, though. Yeah.
R.C. Gooderite and Joan McCusker are just going to remind Sandra Schmirler about the weight.
See the edge of it too, eh?
Yeah.
I like Ron.
She has lots of room.
Right down to it.
To get by the guard.
Is that enough ice?
I think so, yeah.
It's the keen stuff going this way, eh?
Yeah.
Let her know what kind of weight you have.
Okay.
Freeze down, no bump.
Right.
She's playing a freeze or a bump. I don't know about that shot, Ann. What do you think?
Well, a more aggressive call at this point would be to put the rock on top of the
Okay.
4-foot area.
Line.
Line's okay.
Wall line.
Line's fine.
Wall line.
It'll move, Jen.
How much
Whoa.
weight? Yeah.
There it goes.
Yeah.
Do it. Hurry!
Down there.
Yes.
Down to it. Yes.
No bump.
Yes for line.
No bump.
Yes for line. Okay. Whoa. Atta girl. Nice shot.
Oh, and a beautiful touch. Great control, great brushing by the front end.
By bringing the rock to the back of the 12-foot, as Sandra has done, she's protecting against a 2 being scored by the Kleibrink team, so that's a more defensive call.
Draw around there, then they hit and roll, and then...
Well, not exactly defending against a 2, because if Shannon Kleibrink can put this rock on top of the 4-foot behind the guard, then there's a good chance she could score 2. She has the luxury, if she's a little bit heavy, to come back to those 2. This is a good opportunity for Shannon. And she's taking about the same ice as Sandra Schmirler took on her draw.
Yep. 4 foot. To the back. Close. 9. Yep. To the back. Yes, line. Gotta go. To the back. Really hard. Well then. Whoa.
She had lots of room and lots of weight.
No. Close. No. Yep. No, Shan. No. Right off. Right off. Right. Okay. Good. Thought we might be able to get that one. Yeah.
And you heard Shannon Kleibrink say, I thought maybe I could get that one.
Yeah, it's definitely faster coming this way. Holy smokes.
Can't do that.
Big edge when you look at the
like
percentages for the
I
skips
don't want to throw any weight at it.
for Schmirler.
No. That's the kind of ice I want. I think I want...
So back line then?
Just back line. Same weight I had.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I think for Sandra Schmirler, she wants to make sure that
lots, eh?
she brings the rock right down in this area here. She doesn't want it away up here and maybe gives Kleibrink a chance to hit it and score 2. I think she wants to bring this rock directly back in front of that red
We need a
one.
little more ice.
Hopefully flush with it, not on the angle.
Same weight I just had.
Are you trying to bump everything around there?
Just knows it.
Okay.
And she's just playing
A little more.
heavy draw here.
Wait. Back up. More.
Well, she's got a lot of weight on this rock.
Definitely more. No, not at all. No. No, you're playing the same way. Whoa, no. Yeah, no! No.
Oh my, here's an opportunity for 3.
Well, that was the danger of playing the tap back. If you ever hit and flop exactly like she's done, it's going to give Kleibrink a chance to score 3 or 2.
Yeah, that was about hack. Shit. You guys want to play the intern at this? I've played a lot of interns over here.
Well, Kleibrink came into this as the definite underdog, but the Kleibrink rink has a lot of family support in attendance here at the Keystone
we played
Center.
so many times. We played the outturn a lot too. I for the intern more. Throwing 3 blanks here. You know what it does. There. Okay. Normal. Same way you've been throwing. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, Shannon Kleibrink's parents, Tom and Mabel Getty, attend almost every major curling event she participates in. They've done a lot of traveling to provide support for their daughter.
Well, they give her marvelous support, and that's great to see, and every parent should do that.
We tried to blank.
Well, if Shannon Kleibrink makes this final shot on the 6th end to score 3, we're going to have an interesting final 4 ends with a lot of rocks in play.
Whoa. Clean. Right off. Whoa. Good throw.
Shannon Kleibrink wanted to throw the in-turn, and it pays off as she cracks 3 on end 6 to take the lead for the first time in this game. After 6, it's Kleibrink 4, Schmirler 3.
The Chrysler minivan with all-wheel drive. Another first. I'm making this up as I go along. Which way do I turn? I'm not really sure. But I've had some help. So I know we'll make it. One step at a time.
We take the time to understand what really matters in your life. Investors Group.
Yes, it's boredom twitch syndrome. You're lucky. There's a new treatment.
Got boredom twitch syndrome? Get relief with Star Choice Digital Satellite Television. Over 90 channels of sports, movies, and entertainment, all with cinema quality picture and CD quality sound.
Hey! It's the Ottawa game! Thank you.
For a retailer in your community, call now. Finally, the choice is yours. Star Choice.
Hey, you got an autographed Patrick Waugh card.
Back.
Trade?
No way. Come on, I'll give you an autograph, Shannon.
No.
Okay, I'll give you all my U.S. players.
The U.S. players.
The Esso Olympic Hockey Heroes Collection with stars, profiles, and more. A new set every week, just $2.99 each with your free Esso Extra card.
Shanny, what would I do with the U.S. players?
Destroy them.
Hiding in the shadows of the Canadian dream. What's it like to live in a country that no longer welcomes you?
It was either lie or go back.
Illegal immigrants. 3 stories of hide and seek. Thursday night at 8 on Witness.
In 1947, thousands of Holocaust survivors embarked on a secret mission.
I just couldn't let these people die.
A mission that led to the birth of a nation. Exodus on the National this week.
The class of '98, making the grade already as a member of the curling Olympic family in Nagano, Japan. We welcome Norway's Dorte Nordby, a 2-time world champion. She will represent Norway in women's competition, already selected before last year's World Championships in Bern, and she'll be a force to be reckoned with. And might she once again tangle with this woman, the defending world champion, Sandra Schmirler of Saskatchewan, and she's down by 1 after 6, Don.
Yes, and a feeling of deja vu in their round-robin game after 6 ends. It was 4-3 for Kleibrink.
Oh, guys.
And Schmirler wound up winning, getting 2 on the 10th for a 7-5 win.
Let it be here, no line.
That 3-ender really snuck up on Sandra Schmirler. I think she should have paid the draw. She just overthrew it a bit and hit and rolled in the open, and those kind of mistakes can kill you in the end. Now Sandra will go after rock in the back of the 4-foot, back of the 8-foot. She's asking Marcy Gutereit to throw up a corner guard, and she'll start to generate some offense by throwing up corner guards.
No. That's in.
Yep. Maybe not. Dig. Stop. Dig. Dig. Okay.
The Schmirler team seems to have struggled just a little this afternoon with draw weight.
Well, you're playing the straight takeout game, and all of a sudden you have to finesse a rock. Sometimes that's the problem with playing takeouts the early part of the game, is that you lose the touch or the feel.
Oh, right off. Nothing, guys. Don't touch it. Wait's nice. No, not ever. Got a piece. Not at all.
She's just going to catch a piece of this stone. Enough to remove it, and the shooter also rolls out of play.
Out there again, I think. Just halfway.
Still lots, isn't it?
Lots. Oh. Whoa.
It's less than the first one, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's less. This is halfway.
Yeah.
Marcy Gooderwright imploring the stone to slow down, and it looks as though
That's good.
That's
her
a good
hopes
spot.
will be answered.
Halfway between the house and the hog, just off the corner of the 4-foot. That'll generate some trouble for either team this end. And Shannon Kleibrink, getting very aggressive here, has decided to go around it.
Want to go in?
You know, it's in the free guard zone. It's the 5th rock. She can hit it.
It's pretty early in the end. It's up to you. Do you feel good about weight?
Let's make a decision.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, who's skipping here?
Yeah.
Out at the far end.
The skip is
Backer
only
and
holding
them
the
always-
broom because I think it was Glennis Backer who made the call. Let's do it, she said.
Yep.
Wait on me. Weight's good. Line's good. Still late. T-line. Front of the T. Yep.
Weight's good. On its own. On its own. On its own.
Room.
Lots of room.
Whoa. Right off. Right off.
Oh, beautiful shot.
Let her go, Sam. Shot.
Now, you know, we've talked about this many times, the advantage of being in front of the tee line versus behind. Nimmo made a great shot. It's in front of the tee line. They can't freeze to it. They can kind of quarter freeze to it, maybe get shot. But if that's behind the tee line, it's a much easier shot for Joan McCusker.
And if you think that stone got past the guard with lots of room, I'd like to buy some real estate from you.
No, lots of room. I mean, it curled all at the end. You gotta have a good eye in this game as well.
She's got back 8 weight, I think.
Can we bump it?
No, we're not even on it yet.
Again, some of the struggles with weight for the Schmirler team continue.
Now the pressure being applied by the Kleibrink team.
Yeah, 12 foot.
Joan McCusker slipping to the back of the rings, out of play. In play, but out of the rings.
Line's good. Not much left. Lots of line. 12 foot. More room.
You heard her yell 12 foot, and that's exactly where it should be. Top of the 12 foot.
Let it curl.
Half in behind the guard.
Should be pretty good movement beginning at the hog line.
Yep.
Right past it. Free, past it. Okay, go for it.
Karen yelling, hurry past it. And the reason why they want to get by that long guard is so that Sandra Schmirler can raise that one straight back. That's a good call. I would have liked that rock in a little bit tighter, maybe corner of the 12 foot. There's still lots of room for McCusker to get around it.
Line's good. How's the weight? Room. Room. Lots of room.
Weight's close.
Whoa, gotta move. Gotta move. Way out.
Way out there.
Here it comes. Here it comes. Whoa.
There it goes.
Gotta be 4 foot. Yep. Yes! Hurry! Quick!
That's good.
They wait a little too long?
Just a bit, but they were by the guard by a lot, so the key on that shot was to get buried, and they got it partially buried. Unfortunately, they couldn't sweep it because it was well by the guard and not
Even if
burying.
I bump theirs a bit, that's not a bad thing.
I don't like the bump. I think we're 1 and 2.
Yeah, but it's, I want to be tight is what I'm saying. I don't want to be a high guard.
Wait on, Lee. Tight. Gotta move.
Gotta move. Gotta move, guys.
Really gotta move.
It's on that line.
Hurry then.
Make sure it's tight.
Hurry really
12's
tight.
okay.
No line. Hurry, guys. Hurry on. Hurry on.
Harder.
Oh, goes. Hurry, 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 hurry.
Harder.
More. Hurry, hurry.
Gotta go.
Well, they pulled it over onto the line. There's a little bit of an opening there, but I don't think you can get through it.
But I like playing here, top 4.
If we don't make
Gotta
it,
do
make
it.
a draw here, though, Joan, we're not going to have a shot with
What are you
Sanders.
looking at?
Like, you're looking to peel, right? And then they'll just put another one better.
Gotta do this.
Yeah.
Yep, top 4.
Yeah, I think you got to go in there now.
Yeah, let's nail it.
And you heard Joan McCusker say, well, you know, if we peel the guard, then they may get a better guard on. So we better go in first. And this is a position rock.
Line's
they have to
good.
get this rock in position.
Oh.
So maybe they can use it later on in the end.
No, line's fine. It'll move, Dan.
No line. No line.
What do you got? Can we go back? Yeah.
Whoa.
Yep. Get it by. Get it by. Okay,
Bye.
it's by.
It's good.
Whoa.
Whoa. Nice shot.
It's where the skip wanted it, almost perfect.
Well, it's about 2 feet too deep, but it's the good thing about it, it's shot rock, and now Kleibrink's going to have to make a play on it.
Okay.
That's the critical thing, that it had to be shot rock. Could not be second
top
shot
eight's
rock or
fine.
third shot rock. Had to be number 1.
And Betker hasn't played a lot of draws in this game.
No, she hasn't.
Easy. Easy. Whoa, no Whoa, Joe. Whoa. Whoa. Right off. Whoa. Close. Close.
Weight's good.
Close.
Yeah.
Yes! Whoa. Room. Whoa.
Weight's good.
Whoa.
Yes!
Oh, boy. What a good call that is. Boy, they waited to the last minute.
Thought for a moment they'd waited too long.
Oh, it was going side. It had kind of a lazy handle on it, but what a great shot. You know, the lazy handle made it just come off the hill.
Thought we'd lost it. So did I. Shit, that one's going sideways. Oops. I think I'm allowed.
And run it that onto that. Okay.
We said at the outset that this game could evolve into a battle of the thirds, Backer and Betker, and
Yeah,
it
that's
appears
gonna go
as
really
though
straight,
that
eh?
might be the way this one is going to
I don't know what
wind up.
No, just throw normal, I think. Normal weight.
We might get lucky up the top.
Normal house weight?
Yeah. You want to throw peel?
Well, I'm not quite sure what we're doing, so I don't know what we're doing.
Got to make sure we make this, eh?
You better confirm what you are doing. This is kind of critical.
Yep.
I think she's looking off the yellow at the top house.
And they're going down to confer, and it's
I don't know what we're doing.
Well, that's why it's good to come down here. I'd like to hit that red one onto that yellow onto the red. It would be a great shot, right?
Or what? Oh.
You know what I mean?
Oh, you like
the other thing, we can
cut
cut across the face of it a bit and get some action on that center stuff. We're in
Yeah,
deep trouble
we might
here.
just be leaving them lying too, though, behind them.
Yeah.
We do that.
Well, what do you think? What do you think? I don't see anything else.
the big
We're in
thing
it.
for Sandra is that she wants to get rid of this rock right here. She wants to move it.
What happens if we peel
And if she
these
gets a little bit of break and comes down here and maybe drives it onto this one and then drives it over
Double
here,
peel on the
that's an
right.
absolute bonus
Yeah,
for her.
Time.
But
Time
that
out.
center rock is really a problem for her.
So there's a double there, eh?
Get down here, guys.
God, we're in trouble.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Deep trouble.
And you hear him saying deep trouble.
Each team is allowed 2 timeouts. And this is the first to
we
be
don't really
called
have
by
anything
the
with-
Schmirler rink.
I'm thinking
Made no
maybe
shots here.
can we play a double peel on these corners? That will open up the yellow and the red.
But that's not going to open anything on the forefoot,
But
though.
there's a double off the red.
Or tap on ours.
Yeah.
That might be a good call.
But then how do you double peel those babies?
On the outside.
Where does the red go?
This one right here.
Might
Then-
get them
then
all.
hopefully your shooter rolls
You might
here.
get them all.
No, but you got to hit it on this side anyway.
On this side.
You might get them all. This one might touch that and flop here. That's the only thing.
Everything's so lively though, Sandra. Like,
Yeah, 'cause there's a double there, hey? Off that?
yeah.
Unless you want to just do this.
No.
Give him one.
No.
No, because then we'll have a run back with something. Double peel that.
Let's try that.
I don't know. What do you
Or
got?
else the only other thing is double peel that 8 into this 6. Try and get some action.
Yeah, we could just hit on the nose and drive it straight through the hole, and then we got nothing.
Well, either shot's, I don't mind opening that up either and hitting that into there.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, what is if we just nose that one and they're line 3 there?
I kind of like either the double peel
I like
on
the
this,
double peel. You're giving yourself
or
a
you're
shot.
drawing
then.
the outside there and hoping like heck they give you a chance.
Yeah.
I don't
We're
like the
giving
draw.
ourselves a shot here.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure where this is going to go, but
They are allowed the minute timeout. Then the time clock starts to run, and once that minute was
I think
over,
you hit 3/4 of it, Jan.
the clock began to move.
3/4.
Well, they elected to play their own yellow one on the left-hand side and hope to clear all the front.
Okay.
There'll be some rocks rolling into the...
This is where you'd like Don Walchuk to be.
Oh, yeah. This is where you call in the left-hander for this one.
Whoa.
Yes!
From the bullpen.
Hurry! Roll it, John! Roll it!
Well, there's action.
Oh,
Wow.
that's a bonus. That's an absolute bonus for him, getting that rock in position. And the nice thing about it, they cleared all the rocks off the front.
I need to roll this one further out, though. Damn it.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. It's set up pretty nice because that rock on the right-hand side, I don't know if they can see enough to make the double, but at least they got the 4-foot, access to the 4-foot open.
But no,
I think Shannon Kleibrink has got to play the guard. She can't afford anything else.
that double. It's about maybe the only way it goes. You know? I think it is. So what do you want to do? Sure. How much can she see of that? She can see enough. I'll give her that. I'll just be really tight. Okay. Even if you sit right on top of it.
Well, I don't like that because
You don't like that?
No. Yeah, I just like it in here.
Does it matter which corner we show her?
Well, yeah, I kind of want to show her.
You know, it's getting down to inches when you say...
It doesn't much matter. Doesn't much matter.
What part of the corner do you want to show her? And for Shannon, I don't want to bring this guard in too tight. Top of the 12-foot is fine, but any tighter, then it's just a straight run back.
I'm leading her the double.
You mentioned the double possibility that existed, and as Shannon said to the front end, she's leaving it there for Sandra Schmirler.
I don't think she can make that double off the one behind the guard.
Give it a chance. Where is it?
Yep.
Give it a chance, guys. It's got to move. Where? Needs to bend. It's going real straight now. Whoa. Clean it. Yep, a little bit.
Really tight.
No.
Whoa.
Little bit, yep.
Right off.
Whoa, it's finishing hard. Whoa, whoa.
Good shot.
Absolutely. Perfect spot.
That's a good shot.
Absolutely a perfect guard.
Can you see enough of that one over there?
Not enough to make that.
Well, unless you made it with, like, you know, hack or bump or something.
Yeah, have to save that.
I think
Okay.
Sandra's going to have to blast the front one.
So what do we want to hit there? Just coming into the nose?
Well, you want to hit it, yeah.
Just coming into the nose. We'll drive that onto that. This one might go, but our shooter will stick around over here somewhere.
Yeah, this one's going to squirt here, hey?
Yeah.
What kind of weight are you going to throw here?
Do I need lots?
Yeah.
Huh? Just up normal?
I think so.
The key for Sandra Schmirler here, Don, is she wants to hit the front rock about 3/4 and at least move
He's in
that,
trouble, guys.
move that red one off the 4-foot.
Well, we'll juggle things up and see what happens.
Yeah.
There's no question she's going to lose one of her own
Shouldn't be, you know. Just up normal.
in the 4-foot, but she has to open
Just
it up.
off nose. I want to roll my shooter a little bit so we have a shot.
Yeah, yeah. Yep. Yeah,
going right across the face of it.
Okay, dumped it.
Shows she does not disturb the rocks clustered in the forefoot.
Wow. That didn't do dick.
No, I just tight. What do you think?
Well, Shannon Kleibrink's got exactly the same shot there, isn't it? The most Sandra Schmirler can expect to get this end is one, so she has to play the guard and protect the one she's got in there.
Then why are we worried about it? Well, she can get it out of there better than...
You talked about the double possibility earlier, Don.
No.
Well, the double is not there because there's a guard in front of it.
I think if she nails it,
On the one that she's trying to double off.
Okay.
There's no way that she can make it. She has to play a guard now, Kleibrink.
Sandra's also left herself a hit off the yellow rock on the edge of the house that she may be able to make a play with her last shot as well.
It will go though with weight.
Yeah, it will. We gotta go
so we
here
want
again.
to guard this side of it.
Yeah.
Same thing. Same thing. Same thing. Do you want a bit tighter ice, Shannon? What's that? Ask her if she wants to tighten the ice a bit.
Well, for Sandra Peterson, if Kleibrink makes a perfect shot and picked it out, she may come off this one and maybe try to get over there and make that kind of double to score a 3, but that's a very risky shot. If Kleibrink puts this guard on perfect, that may be the only shot that Sandra Schmirler has.
Easy. Halfway to tight.
Gotta pull it out a bit.
Easy. Clean. Line's really good. 12. Go over curling.
Halfway.
No, it's not over curling. Yep. Over curling. Hurry!
Whoa.
Hurry!
That's exactly what she's picked out.
That last one of yours.
It's a high-risk shot,
At the end.
but it's either you're 2 down or you're 2 up on this shot, and it's a good gamble.
Half is too much, eh?
Yeah.
Half is too much.
What kind of weight are you going to throw here?
Just normal, I think. I don't need lots, just normal.
It's right about now. You might want to be Don Walchuk though in this shot.
Yeah,
That's all we got, guys.
Exactly right. Or Kevin Martin. The angle's perfect.
Quarter would be good.
She has to hit about a quarter of a rock, you heard her say.
Yeah, we can get to the red one.
Women can make this shot just as well, Don.
Absolutely. I agree with you. Especially if your name is Sandra Schmirler.
There's absolutely no room for error here.
No. She has to hit a quarter of it. She hits a half of it, she's going to come over the face of the front one in the forefoot. She hits it too thin, she's going to hit the back one.
No. Close. Close. Whoa. Whoa. Close. Whoa. Whoa. No. Whoa. Close. Yeah! Whoa.
What a shot for 3! What a great shot! Now that is an Olympic curling shot.
Okay. Let's hang in there. Good shot. Okay, you guys. Have a seat.
Boy, oh boy. What relief on the face of Sandra Schmirler.
Okay, let's get back to the
Great call by Jan Betker. Great throw by Sandra Schmirler. And look at the result.
Okay, take a deep breath.
Right on the nose.
I can some water.
It doesn't get any better than that.
I visualize it. I saw it. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go.
That may be the shot of the week at these Olympic trials in
Okay,
Brandon.
let's calm down, you guys. We're back
As
in
Sandra
this thing, okay?
Schmirler,
We're in driver's seat.
after 7,
Good
leads
shot.
by 2.
I saw it too, man. I saw it. Throw those waters over here, baby.
to speak to somebody about mutual funds.
I'm gonna go check with Don.
Thanks very much for seeing me. I'm confused.
No, he isn't.
I mean, I don't know anything about mutual funds.
He's part of an independent study.
Actually, I wrote down a few questions.
To find out who offers the best mutual fund advice. The answer for 2 years running, TD Investment Specialists.
It's been very helpful.
We're here to help make it easier.
Maybe you prefer cool, you like it hot. Anything that you like, well, that's what we've got. So whatever you want, just order up, please. You belong at Applebee's. Yes, it's the come as you want. Eat what you like, sit back and relax. Little neighborhood place. You belong at Applebee's. Oh yeah, you belong at Applebee's.
Time. It slips by so quickly, and it's so easy to put things off. Every year, hundreds of people in Alberta die without a will. Should you forget or put it off, your wishes may not be known when your estate is being administered. Think of your family and friends, and ensure your estate is handled your way. In most cases, it takes only one appointment. Call the law office of Ian Meikle, 474-8047.
Mr. and Mrs. Shorebrook of Edmonton, Alberta loved their patio doors, but found that in the wintertime they had to come up with an entertaining way to keep themselves warm. Until they discovered K&F roll shutters. K&F roll shutters lock out the cold and add comfort and security to your home. The Shorebrooks still like to tango, they just do it with more style, more comfort, and more privacy. Ask about our no-interest payment plan. Call K&F Roll Shutters 440-1934 today.
What a spectacular shot by the reigning world champion Sandra Schmirler, her final stone of the seventh end, to score 3 and take a 6-4 lead. That shot might rank up there with the one Al Hackner pulled off against Pat Ryan in the Brier final back in '85.
Well, I have to agree with you, and that's why she's three-time world champion. She can make those shots.
We're not getting to the
They've been doing it for years, and
Here we go. We're there now.
I'm sure it surprises a lot of people here, but it certainly doesn't surprise me.
A little bit more room.
Now, how demoralizing was that shot to Shannon Kleibrink?
Great shot.
Well, she's got to regroup. It's a great shot, and a lot of those shots happen against you in the course of a game. You just got to regroup, fight back, try to get 1 or 2 here, get back in the game. This game's far from over.
But it must be frustrating when it looks as though you've got one locked up for a steal.
Yeah. Looks like you're 2 up playing 8 and got control of the game, but now you're 2 down, so you have to
hard.
do a little bit of gambling, get back in the game here.
Hurry.
And we have to give our game day analyst, Ann Merklinger, credit. She spotted that one early.
She's got the great eyes, Annie.
Don't mind that.
Whatever you want to film. This? That's not bad, but top 12 here?
Right.
But it's certainly got to give the Schmirler team a big lift, because they were struggling a bit there that end. A couple of half shots, and they were in a little bit of trouble.
Oh, yes, line. Hurry. No, line. Hurry. Right up. Hard. Hurry. What do you got to wait? Hurry. Don't take the roll. Pull the yellow. Whoa.
That's all right. That's good. Good shot.
Absolutely. That worked out pretty good. We moved the opposing rock off the 4-foot area and rolled over and covered your shot stone. So that's kind of a bonus.
Here's good, Joe. You like that better than the bump? No. What about the bump? What about what? The bump? Over there? No, here, on the yellow. Yeah. Bump this? Yeah. No? Back ring or something. Okay. Okay, back here. Yeah.
In making decisions for the Kleibrink rink, this definitely seems to be a team decision.
Absolutely. No. I don't know whether I agree with it, but it's certainly a team decision.
Nobody else dared say a word when you were calling the shots.
My thoughts on that are that you're skipping the end and the team, and you want to know what rock you're going to throw at the last, whether you want to play a hit or a draw or an in-turn or an out-turn, so you're kind of planning the whole end that way. And your team is down at the other end. They're saying, play the tap, play the roll, play this. I mean, it just...
Roll it, Glennis.
There are some curlers who think the skip should be in total control.
Absolutely. Not that it isn't a team effort. I don't disagree with that.
You can roll on to this one. Peel. Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, too thin. Okay, that's fine.
And Joan McCusker threw big heat on that one. A lot of weight.
This is okay too. Bump it back here.
Back 8?
Back 8-ish.
Even if you just freeze to it.
Bumping.
No line. No line yet.
No line.
Weight's good. Back 8. Weight's good.
Close. Oh, no line, guys. Gotta bend.
Just do it.
Just not bump
Hard.
hard.
Little bump. Whoa. Little bump. Whoa, guys. Whoa. Whoa.
Okay.
Good shot.
This is the stage of the game where Kleibrink has to just move rocks around in the rings.
Absolutely. Get them behind the tee line so she can freeze to them.
Normal weight.
And of course, Sandra Schmirler wants to make sure there's no opposing rocks around.
Yes!
Joan McCusker didn't get out to the broom on that one.
Quick! Hurry! Quick!
She makes the shot, though.
That's good.
Boy, they yelled hard, and she had big weight on that, and that saved her. Because we're sitting right behind the sheet, and it looked to me like she was well inside the broom. Not well inside the broom, but definitely turned it inside.
And McCusker can thank Gooderite and Betker for the work
Absolutely.
they did in keeping that one online.
Hurry, guys. Where is she?
Back 8.
Hurry. Hard. Hurry. Really hard. Hurry, guys. Hurry, 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 hurry. Quick. Hurry.
That's not a bad shot. It's in behind cover. The three Schmirlers rocks are in a little bit of a cluster. You make a double, maybe score 2 points this way.
Take the tight guard.
There's nothing on that.
The problem with for Kleibrink is the fact that the rocks are in the 4-foot, and that's a dangerous area for her.
I think so. It's either that or we can do this.
Not bad either.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I don't mind that.
Let's work through this.
That's a better
We
call,
got
I
time.
think. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, we don't have
The
a
only
lot
thing
of
is if we guard, they have so much to come to with the outturn. Like they can freeze right in there.
Okay.
I don't mind hitting that and rolling. You might even pick it out of there.
Yeah.
Right?
Don't want to hit it thin and push them all back.
Oh no, no, we won't. Hit 3/4 of a stone and roll in.
Normal weight, house
Yeah.
weight?
Yeah.
House weight?
Normal.
Normal house weight?
Yeah.
I don't mind this call. It's a pretty good call,
I think we
especially if she
gotta do
makes the
this,
double.
guys.
And area in there, and then we got to hold
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
If you roll out, that's fine, Jan.
I like this.
Throw what?
If you roll all the way out, that's fine.
Okay, house weight?
Normal weight. Whoa. Whoa. Off.
Close.
Off. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Watch the yellows over there.
No, Joan. No. Okay. Good.
Roll it right out if it.
The three yellow rocks remain in the rings, but the red stone is now unprotected.
Oh no, Shannon's
Back
got to
here.
get a rock in there on the in the 4-foot area.
Okay. I can see half of that back yellow one. Half of this, half of that. Could maybe freeze to it. Let's just
That's a
move
good
that one
call.
back
I
here.
love the freeze. I love that call,
Okay.
the freeze, as opposed to tapping this one back. Because if you freeze to it, it's on an angle.
Well, Backer wanted to freeze to it, but it appears as though Kleibrink has
Playing the tap back.
Decided to play the tap back.
Yep. Back. Hurry.
Yep. Whoa.
Hurry.
Whoa.
Yep. Whoa.
Great shot.
That's a good shot, Glennis. That's good.
Make a nose on this.
No, nose on that. No?
Nose on this?
Yeah.
Well, it's a dangerous call.
What are you thinking?
Well.
Okay.
What are you
Can't
thinking?
jam on that.
Then you don't answer.
We'd have to
No,
hit it
that's
pretty
right.
high to do that.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking I wish I was 8 up.
It's not moving that much here.
This rock will run very straight
go,
for
though.
down there.
Let's go, because time's a wasting.
You like this?
Yeah. Well, throw whatever you want to throw then. I kind of do, but whatever. You don't
Just
like
normal.
Yeah, I think you hit it and just roll a little bit to the right-hand side. It's the danger shot of both of them.
Yes!
She's hit you. Oh, boy.
That was the danger of the shot.
Oh, absolutely. You can't go across the face of it.
Sorry, guys.
That's why I didn't like that.
Well,
She hit the opener.
Oh, boy.
sorry. I'm trying my best to give the
Yeah,
game away.
no, I know. Should have thought it through. Not
Yeah, you like to have it. When they don't work out, you like to have the rocks back or the flat back, but you should have played.
Yeah! Whoa! Huge! Whoa! Clean!
Huge weight on this one.
Whoa! Good shot!
A nose hit, and Kleibrink lies 3.
It's okay.
Well, there's a good chance for Sandra here, Don. She can come down here, get a lot of action on her shooter, push this one on here, and if she gets any kind of break, she might get all 3 of
That was a
them.
terrible call, you guys.
But she has to make sure she hits that first one, even if she rolls over in that general area. But there is a chance for a triple here if he hits it correctly.
Throw it up a bit.
Yeah.
Let's get them both out of there.
Yeah.
An anxious time for the coach in the 5th. Atina and Anita Ford watching from the stands.
Well, you know, the tough part for Schmirler is that she makes a great shot in the end previous to get 3 and get control of this game, and then just one bad shot has turned this game around again. She's close again, I'll tell you. She's close again.
She scored 3 in the last end. Will she remove 3 here? Just 2.
Oh, good shot, though. Big shot. That's when you say thank you, Skip, for getting me out of the jam.
Sorry, I just.
We didn't get any action on that. It just went straight sideways. Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking of that one I had before coming home that just hung and remember
Yeah.
No. I just must have been down weight or something.
Just a little thinner on that last shot, and she's got all 3.
Yes. I think she was quite delighted to make the double.
Clean. Whoa. Clean, yep. Right off. Yep. Hurry. Whoa.
Right off. No, it's rolling out. Over. Hurry. Good.
That's the separation she needed.
Absolutely. She wants a lot of separation between her first shot and her second shot, and she's accomplished that.
That's a good shot. Now.
Nose hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of interesting shots in this game. Interesting calls, interesting shots.
It started slowly, but since the 5th end break, we've seen some exceptional curling from these 8 women who are vying for an Olympic berth in Nagano, Japan. So now a chance for Shannon Kleibrink to get back on even terms with 2 ends remaining.
I didn't think that through enough, you guys. Yeah. I know, but yeah, but the thing
Interesting
is,
here, Sandra threw the out turn at it, and now Shannon Kleibrink is going to throw the in turn at it.
Kind of wait. Comes up a little at the end.
Sandra Schmirler, in talking to the front end, still talking about the shot that Jan Betker played and how they didn't think it through enough.
Yep. Well,
because that really set up this end.
Well, it doesn't help when you turn the rock either. I mean, if you throw it correctly, you're going to make the shot. But
Really hard. Hurry, guys. Hurry. Right up.
She needs the nose hit. She's got it. And it's a deuce on end 8 for Shannon Kleibrink. And with 2 ends remaining in this women's Olympic trials final, they're all even.
In business today, you need every break you can get. So Canadian Airlines built a schedule to meet the needs of today's business traveler, with more flights to key business centers across Canada. And with our partner, an unequaled schedule to the USA and Latin America. Where you want, when you want, the way you want to fly. Canadian Airlines.
Every day, people have financial concerns. At Manulife Financial, we're helping millions of Canadians find real answers, creating flexible solutions to help you face the unexpected. In fact, Manulife is probably helping someone you know right now. Manulife Financial, helping you make better financial decisions.
I am one person. I am one person working at home. I'm the receptionist. I'm the sales team. It's very hard work. I work non-stop.
Everything your home-based business needs is now in one simple package called Power Home Plus, with new competitive Advantage long-distance prices. It's one package, one price, one call, one company. TELUS.
Work, work, work. Work.
The Transformer is definitely a better brush. Come on, hard! The new Cordura head makes it easier to sweep. 8-enders improve the bumper so it's practically unbreakable. The head adjusts right or left so you can sweep on either side of the rock. You can switch from synthetic to hair depending on ice condition. Get it over. The Transformer works for me. Definitely the choice of champions.
The Transformer, available at fine sporting goods stores everywhere.
History unfolds as you enter Classic Antiques, the world of art on Jasper Avenue. The finest in Georgian, Victorian, and early 20th century furniture at Classic Antiques. Stunning porcelain, estate jewelry, art glass, handsome 19th century bronzes to paintings from around the world at Classic Antiques. Collectibles, Oriental antiques, sterling silver and crystal, all here now at Classic Antiques. 12220 Jasper Avenue, Edmonton. Sights to behold.
The class of '98 is growing strong. The Olympic Winter Games of Nagano now just 2.5 months away, and Sweden will be well represented in women's competition by this woman, Elisabeth Gustafsson, winner of the '95 World Championship right here in Brandon. She curls on a single sheet of ice underneath the stands of a local hockey arena in Sweden, and it served her well. And it's 6-6 here after 8 in a dramatic women's final for the right to represent Canada, Don.
Yes, Elisabeth Gustafsson of Sweden has some fond memories of the Keystone Center in Brandon. She was also the world champion in 1992. And of course, it was here at the Keystone Center in Brandon. The coming out party for Sandra Schmirler, then known as Sandra Peterson, the first of 3 Scott Tournament of Hearts.
Hurry!
and subsequently three World Championships.
Hurry, really tight. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
The Canadian women's Olympic representative to be determined today, just the United States still to name its representative, and that will be done December 8th to the 14th in a straight round-robin tournament. No playoff.
No playoff. That's interesting.
Tight for line. T-line for sure. Yeah. Whoa. Need a tick?
That's a tough format.
No. Yes, for line. Line's okay. Well, we're by. We're by. We're by. Close. We by? Yeah, we're by.
T-line.
T-line and all.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just get on it there for a while.
Come down. Nope.
Okay. Okay.
That's what makes this free guard zone so interesting. You know, you throw one out in front, the game is tied, they put one on the forefoot, and you're compelled to come around and freeze to it and play in the house. It's a, no, this is where you have to have strong nerves.
No, hack's fine. Hack's good. Hack. Okay. Although if we freeze, we might force them. Freeze actually maybe is pretty good. They're behind, right? They're behind, yeah. Might be too early. You want the freeze? Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay.
It's certainly a group decision.
A lot of the shots seem to be called from the throwing end here.
So, okay, and I'm real tight on that one, so I'm just going to throw a few feet more. Weight only.
Weight's good.
Lot of room. Lots of room, just for weight. Line's good. Hurry. Just for weight. Let it bend. Let it bend if you can. Hurry, line's fine. Nothing. Line's good. Gotta be here.
You hear him saying, gotta go, gotta go.
Whoa, whoa, needs to bend. Hurry,
She wanted to play the freeze and she made it.
That's a good shot. Excellent shot. Now for Sandra, but Schmirler, she wants to play exactly the same shot, maybe with about a foot, 2 feet more weight. Move the rocks around a bit and try to negotiate her rocks in behind that guard.
Well, during the break, I was asking Don whether Schmirler would play for the blank here or try and get the two, and he said the first rock would determine how this end would be played.
Yes, line.
Because if it's in the house, you know that she's going to play for the blank, and that's what Shannon Kleibrink wants.
Hurry! Quick! Whoa! Whoa! Yeah! Whoa! Just back line. That's all you got.
Nice one.
Oh, that is a nice one. Because she's tucked it in behind the guard. Move the opposing rock in the open.
Here, Shan. No bump.
That's the kind of shot you need from your front end early in the end. You can't afford to have them slipping behind the tee line or staying wide open.
Maybe in allowing the front end to make all these decisions, Kleibrink is deferring to age because Glennis Backer and Shannon Nimmo are the two oldest members of the rink.
On its own. Hold for line. Like T-line. Yeah. Little bump. Bumping.
Much like I defer to you.
Bumping. Very line.
I was waiting for that.
Still bumping.
Boy, they're executing some great come-arounds here. Look at this, just sneaking by the guard. That's a huge shot. That's a huge shot. She had to get it in there in front.
Did bump it.
It's changing the whole complexion of the end now.
Red one, I think just a nose.
Rep the guard.
You know, we've talked about the tremendous curling we've witnessed all week.
Well, you guys come down too because
This is the second time out and last time out that Schmirler can call.
I think we just about have to. Can't do anything with that.
unless he knows the outside one. But then
that one was in such a lousy
I know.
Sandra's team also felt they didn't think through the last one as thoroughly as they could have, so they'll make sure they don't make that mistake again.
Well, I'm going to hit See, if we guard it, if we peel the guard, she's going to continue replacing it, right?
Yeah. Well, maybe, but the thing is, yeah.
We won't be able to get all three in the guard and try to steal.
Well, she might rip at it.
And everything's rolling this way.
We could freeze to that back one in the 4 foot. But the thing is, what does that do? That one is just sitting in such a... Unless you want to just play like a little tap on it and get some angle.
I love that call.
On the one that they just threw.
No.
And get ours in front of theirs.
You don't want to play that open red one?
Yeah, I think the open red one.
Open red one right now, too.
Oh, okay, and actually, even if we hit and roll over there,
Yeah.
we can rip the guard then, and then we might have an option.
Yeah.
Little flip in?
Little flip in, little flip out. Yeah, for sure.
She's still like banging.
I like this call. And you heard Sandra Schmirler say if she can get a little bit of action and move her shooter into this area here, come off that one, it would be a great shot. Then she's got it all set up. Then if she makes that shot, it forces Kleibrink to come down into that area.
Just don't want to jam there, eh?
Kleibrink needs
Just
to have a
normal
shot.
weight.
Sandra may end up getting 2, 3. I think just a tap, though. I don't throw you a big weight.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch it roll. Yep.
She doesn't get the inside roll. As a matter of fact, it heads the other direction.
Well, there's one thing about making that shot and even rolling to that area there. Kleibrink has got to decide whether she's going to guard now
Nose is even good, Shan. Okay.
or whether she's going to play that takeout on that one on the side.
Normal.
2 great freezes on this 9th end, first by Sipka and then by Nimmo. Enabled Kleibrink to cause
really
Schmirler
nice.
some
Quiet.
real problems, even though Schmirler has last rock.
Just control. Control. Hey! Hard!
Is right. That's a great shot. See, that's why I thought Sandra Schmirler should have just played the tap back and roll into that area. Pistol is right. Look at this. Great action.
Wait. Oh. Need a little bump up. Move it to here.
A little bit too far.
That's exactly right. They're kind of lined up now. The Schmirler can just tap it back, be shot rock.
We don't have much time. Yeah. I like this. Okay. Let's do this. Could nose the guard too. Run it straight back.
No, let's do this.
Keep your eye on that
Back
shot
line.
clock,
If you
folks.
touch a guard, that's
It could
fine.
be a factor.
Oh, they got lots of time. They got 14 minutes
Back
left.
line, wait. Just, you got to
come and look, John. Come and look.
But these decisions are going to take time.
We got time.
You might be able to hit this one straight back too. Then the guard. Nose the guard. That 2 is going
And
to
they
squirt
have
over
used
that
their
way,
2
if you make
timeouts.
it, right?
Yeah, and this 6 might jam, but that's okay. Doesn't matter.
Well, that's the least of my worries. What were you thinking, playing back line?
Well, just back line to get this kind of into
Yeah,
here.
either one I don't
and get
mind.
some angle. See, we can get some good angle on this with back line.
That's the key
Yeah,
is
man.
angle.
Either one. Yep.
Either one.
That's exactly right. Get
you
the
like
angle on.
You like the run through?
Play the back line.
And what do
then.
you like? Tap back or run through?
I like little tap back and keep some rocks in play
Absolutely.
for sure.
Finesse it. Finesse it into position. You got last rock?
Okay,
Go
let's
for
play
it.
that. It's your better shot.
What
right
do
on
we
the
know,
nose.
Andy?
Right on the nose. What kind of weight?
What do we know?
Normal.
Okay, let's make this right on the nose.
This team's very proficient at these shots, so I'm not surprised they're calling that either.
No, I like that better.
Okay.
There you
Back
go.
line. That's too
Okay,
risky.
let's make it then. Yeah.
Just back line, Joan.
Okay, let's go.
Got lots of time.
Yeah.
Lots of time.
Not if you take a minute for every shot when
Well.
you're making a decision.
We got lots. We got hack. Yeah. Whoa. Close. Close. Yeah. Whoa.
She's got hacks. She better make sure she hits that rock on the nose.
Yes. Hard. Whoa.
She's got lots of room.
No, Jen.
Shot.
That's pretty good. That's not bad. But a lot stronger than she wanted to be. She wanted to make sure that her shooter stayed around in the 4-foot area. Now she's rolled into the open.
Yeah, they should be with this one in the 4-foot here. But we'll be jamming all day.
Come
right?
down.
Yeah. We better all take a look at this one.
Well, the Kleibrink team has 15 minutes, a little over 15 minutes, and Sandra Schmirler has 12 minutes left. So
Well, I don't like her angle on this one to get that red one out. I like just hitting this one.
On the nose or?
Yeah,
Either
I
that
always
or
go
we,
on the
what
nose.
if we,
Yeah, that's
scary call. Forget
She's just
that.
going to come around here, right?
Yeah, but then we always have that little bump.
Yeah. Okay.
Real aggressive call would be the double takeout on the red one. But no.
No.
I like just getting open one staying there because I don't like her angle on this red. And where do we want to go with the shooter? I think I like a nose because then
it leaves that side open there.
Roll in a bit.
I don't think we want to roll in. If we roll in too much, then we take away our
Well, what
bump.
they're looking at is maybe coming down here, and I think this is the correct call. You hit and maybe roll over into this area here, or maybe even a little bit more.
We nose.
So you're even thinking, talking maybe being a real aggressive call, coming down here,
double
hitting
tough.
this one,
Okay.
jamming it over here, and their shooter rolling over here and making that shot. That would be outstanding. That would be the greatest shot they could play, but it's pretty tricky. I think maybe just hit the open one and let Sandra make the mistake, maybe.
One of these days in the near future, technology may develop so that we can have the viewers at home punch a button and make their decision as to the call to be made.
That's not a bad idea. We should do that.
Yours finished pretty good with control, eh?
Yeah.
Well, you know, when you're playing at this level and for the big stakes, you got to make sure you're right. And I don't blame them for taking the timeouts and thinking things over. It's very, very important.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Close it up. Clean, yep, yep. Hurry!
Whoa,
Hard,
whoa,
guys, hurry, hurry.
Whoa. Good shot.
Well, you've got a situation here where Kleibrink would not be unhappy giving up a single point.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the beauty for her.
Can we get
But
to
there's
here?
a lot of rocks in place, so for Sandra, it's also good for Sandra. But she has to get a rock in position that she can negotiate, maybe tap back to score
well,
two.
I'm thinking that center line one's the one that's going to get us in trouble. What if we
Well, I
played
know.
it?
What about just here, and if you touch that, you roll into here?
We can't play that with back line weight, hey?
No.
It's just going to jam dead on?
Yeah, that won't work. Can't see
Because
enough
that's
of
the
it.
one that's going to get us in trouble.
Yeah. Here?
Pretty tough to get there. Then they
Well,
just nail,
this.
Then they just nail it back.
What's wrong with this?
That center
we
one's
gotta
the one
do
that's going to get
something
us
here,
in all
eh?
kinds of trouble.
Yeah, can we not like hit almost a nose and
You like this?
and
We
squirt
can't
that
we
one
can't get
behind
to 3/4 of a nose on that top red one with like back line?
No, but I mean the other one.
No, it won't
Just
cut enough.
Squirt that one behind the guard a little
I
bit.
don't think so.
We gotta make a decision here.
Won't
Everybody's
cut enough.
talking at once.
And the time clock
The other
is
thing you
running.
could do is just here.
Yeah, but we
I
got to
like
make
that.
a decision because we're running
How
out of
much
time,
of this can
Sandra.
you see?
Over half.
Let's play here.
Okay.
Freeze.
Is this the right call, you guys?
Yeah, I
What's
think
the
it's
weight?
good.
3.5.
I think they got to get a rock in position to be in even third shot rock to guard against Shannon Kleibrink scoring a couple here.
For line.
Or
Whoa.
worse
Okay
yet,
for
maybe
line,
being
no
held
whoa.
just to one.
Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, we're through.
Is she going to go between those two stones?
Well, I think it's very close. Oh, boy.
And now shot rock belongs to Kleibrink.
Yeah, that's, you know, there's one thing about curling. When you go down, you better make sure you have one shot in your mind and how you're going to play it. If you've got 2 and 3 different shots that you're thinking about, you're really not constantly concentrating on the shot you want to play.
The battle of the bees.
You want to come down?
Backer.
Just over
91%,
half. Almost
Becker,
3/4. Yeah, just over
78%.
half.
Now,
Come down here.
And remember, Kleibrink
We're not
still
sharing a
has
shot.
2 timeouts remaining.
Oh, it's closer than I thought, eh? It's red.
No idea. Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Good luck.
I think it's red.
I agree. It's unanimous. It's red.
It's red.
If we corner freeze, we've got to corner freeze on hers, we can't corner freeze on ours. That's a straight pick.
Yeah, it's red.
Pick it out. Is it? Well, then what do you like?
I think for
The quarter rock.
Kleibrink, this rock is wide
First
open.
shot.
You could hit it and maybe roll away there. But I think maybe she might save that for her last one and protect the shot rock that she has and put a guard right there. And I think you save this wide out turn for your very last shot.
That doesn't go anywhere.
That picks. I'm just wondering though if we're trying to steal more than one here. We gotta pick that. Do you know? We know the ice. I guess the wood's gonna. If you flush it, no big deal. It's gonna jam though, isn't it? Oh, who cares?
I like that. Who cares if you
This
jam?
doesn't matter. Then maybe she comes down and just ticks this and rolls here though. I don't know. What about just coming and sitting here? Yeah. Oh, the crowd likes it.
Glennis Backer's parents,
How about
Jim
here?
and Faye Kent, smiling as they
Okay, we'll go here.
watch their daughter and Shannon Kleibrink try and decide what shot to play.
Ah, boy. There's been more delays here than an NBA basketball game. Anyway, I think you leave that rock. I think you, even though it's second shot rock, I think you play the guard and leave it for your last one. You make Sandra maybe blast away at the front. She puts this one on, wastes a rock.
All they have to do is touch it and they're shot again though, but. Just not tight to the guard, eh? It's not gonna be. Okay. You want top 8? Yeah. Well then, off. Whoa, we got out of line. Strong. Whoa, right off through? Then. No. Off, Shannon. Hurry! Off. Whoa! Whoa! Hard! We can't touch it, guys. It's like a Yeah, we can. Okay. Whoa.
Oh. Well. So much for that shot.
Okay, Glennis.
That's unfortunate because she had to be out in front.
But is there really any harm done?
No, there's really no harm done. It's just that if she's in front, Dawn, Becker has to throw at her, or Sandra Schmirler has to throw at her. Now it changes the whole complexion because now Schmirler can go after this shot rock.
You hit it, they're laying a whole bunch. Right here.
Who wants to throw this for me? Shit.
Anywhere, top 8's good here too.
Oh, I don't think so.
That's good there too.
Oh,
Right? This is good too.
Yeah. What did I have last time? Back line or hack? Back line?
She got enough ice.
Did I have back line last
Top 8.
time? Yeah. Top 8 is what I want here.
Go.
Line's
Whoa,
good.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Lines, looks like
lots of room. Lots of room.
Kind of weight you got? Whoa. Whoa.
Lots of room.
Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa.
Just freeze this. No bump.
No bump. Whoa.
Get over.
It's a good shot, Jan.
Nice
Super.
shot.
Absolutely, that's a gorgeous curling shot. Because now it's in position. It's half
Great
open.
shot, Jan.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Finally.
And I think, now
Nice shot,
for
Jan.
Shannon Kleibrink, she has to protect
Well-
against that.
They were shot anyway, so you didn't hurt anything. What you did is you gave us a chance.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Absolutely.
Back to her earlier comment in the hack. Who wants to throw this for me?
Well, she did a pretty good job of that one, I'll tell you. That's in beautiful position.
Just in front of that yellow. Yeah.
Richard Kleibrink watching anxiously from the stands. Shannon's husband. Their children, Tori and Kyler, back home in Calgary. With Richard's parents babysitting.
Mine's good. Mine's good.
And I'm sure just as anxious as they watch.
Oh, you must be on pins and needles.
Over curling. Whoa.
Boy, that rock is taking off on her.
Whoa. Oh, okay. Totally over curling.
Now that's the second time going this direction that she has had a rock pick up something on the ice.
Well, I think they should have swept it because she obviously had the perfect weight just to hold it on line. Now there's a great opportunity here for Schmirler.
Just lost it? Yeah.
See,
Holy insane. You never saw white.
see, they're talking about that rock picking, but I don't think it picked. I think it just took its natural course. Now the key, of course, for Schmirler is she come down here. She can see half the rock, and she just hits this, drives it onto this one here, and out it goes.
Want to hit as much as it as
But
we
the key
can.
is that
You know,
the
it's,
missed guard.
the other thing is we can go thin and get the shooter out of there. I don't mind that. Maybe we should do that.
With hack?
Okay?
Is that enough ice?
No, this is
Yeah,
like
that's
a
plenty.
huge,
Is that
huge
too much?
shot, guys.
Yeah.
What kind of weight?
Hack.
Because it's going to go nowhere with weight.
Okay. Hack,
Art
let's
and
get this shooter out of there, okay?
Schmirler have watched their daughter make huge shots in other competitions in the Scott Tournament of
We've played this
Hearts
before.
and in the World
And it's the team
Championships.
stuff, eh?
Yeah.
They're probably quite confident that she can do this as well.
Well, this is an easier shot than the double she played in the 7th end. The key here is weight.
Nope.
No, off. Off. Nope.
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 What's the weight?
Nope. Off. Off.
Get over.
Off.
Move.
Off. Get over!
Move.
Get over!
Roll on that one.
Hurricane, hurry!
Oh, that's a good shot. You know, she thought that one out. She knew that she had, if she hit it thin, she was going to be fine, buried behind the guard.
It's a little too much weight. A little
That's
too
okay.
hard. Well, I was glad to get the shooter out of there.
Turned out good.
She had lots of weight on this rock, but you can see she just hits a corner of it, but enough to move the Kleibrink rock to the back 8 foot. Now, do you gamble making the double, or do you draw and try to steal one?
Very end, see? I don't know. It's their clock. Yeah, we're running out of time here. Pretty ugly. Looks pretty ugly? Yeah.
You can see.
Do we make it?
There?
I think so.
They're pretty excited.
If we hit what we can see, I think it's there.
It's a quarter rock.
Yeah.
That's pretty much
If
what
we
can see.
don't, it'll just go. No, it won't.
No, I don't
No,
think
it'll
so.
go over the top. Really? It goes over the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one should stay.
Yeah, if we hit what we can see, it goes over the top.
Ooh, this is a tough shot. What makes it so difficult is that it's a kind of a falling turn, and she has to throw enough weight to move both those rocks. So this is a very difficult shot. You're almost throwing against the grain, against the ice. Because let me tell you, it'll run out on her.
Kind of weight?
And if you throw any kind of weight, it will not move at the end.
I don't think I can throw normal. Peel, I mean, just normal. Normal? Sure. Half rock. Okay. Yep.
Shannon Kleibrink's final stone of end 9.
Whoa! 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 Hit it!
Oh no, that's the worst thing that could have happened, because now it's a hit for 4.
Well, that was the danger of playing that shot, but she was almost forced into it. It was really a tough, tough shot for Shannon Kleibrink, because, as I said, the rock would not curl at the end.
Okay, let's do it. Just normal weight, I think.
Yeah, just a hit and roll.
Just normal weight.
Yeah, just normal weight is right.
Nose hit, we get 3.
Okay.
If I hit and roll,
Okay,
we
let's
get
go. Jan's didn't go very much here.
little less, Jan, little less.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, that's true.
Right on the nose, she gets 4.
Nose hits gets 3.
Yeah.
Nose hit gets it all, eh?
Yeah.
For a time, this 9th end looked so good for Shannon Kleibrink.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. Whoa. 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 Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Good.
3.
Okay.
She could have picked up 4, but she will settle for 3.
Absolutely. Good shot.
And Sandra Schmirler, who burst onto the national and international scene in '93, is one end away from going to the Olympics.
Yeah.
Introducing the
Dodge Ram Quad Cab. As the only extended cab with 4 doors, it's remarkably easy to get into.
That was close. Too close.
And just as easy to get out of.
I always knew this day would come. I've been stretched in so many ways, but I've done all right. I've had a hand, and I've found my path. Now I'm helping my girl find hers.
We take the time to understand what really matters in your life. Investors Group.
How bad is it?
We're dead.
How dead?
Dead. Check out the flame mail.
How many hits so far?
Millions, billions, who knows?
We should have upgraded the server.
Can't. It's not scalable.
What now?
Lock the door.
He's original. He's got the look. He's got the moves. And he's back on CBC. Mr. Bean, Wednesday at 8:30.
When you bleed, the stress would go out with it.
People who cut themselves. A private hell of growing proportions.
It's huge. It's much bigger than people believe.
I'm Stephen Hunter. Join me for The Health Show, Thursday night.
Shopping has a soundtrack.
Shane, what's the deal with the music?
I don't know, we try to offend everyone.
Buying a piece of the vibe. Undercurrents, Tuesday at 7:30.
On the road with Jimmy Pattison. At 68, he's still building his private empire, and he's very much the man in charge.
We help them make up their mind.
The Gospel According to Jimmy Pattison, Tuesday night on Venture.
Here's the primetime lineup tonight on CBC. It's Disney's Love Bug rides again, followed by Wind at My Back. Then the Planet of Junior Brown at 8 o'clock Eastern, followed by the Life and Times of Karen Kane. And we're all wondering when they're going to do the Life and Times of Doogie.
Well, that would be a short production, I think, Mark.
All right, you guys be nice. Well, that was quite an end. A lot of discussions. And some good shots, some not so good, but just a very interesting end of curling. And there's no question Sandra Schmirler's in the driver's seat, being 3 up coming home.
But she has to be very conscious of the time clock.
Well, I don't think she's got a problem because she'll be throwing at everything.
Ready to throw every stone?
Yeah, she,
Let's go, Joan.
As they said, be ready to throw every stone.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, Joan Sitka now is sitting in the hack, and she's taking a lot of time. You know, she should have been over there a little bit earlier.
A little less than I've been throwing. It's halfway, guys. Over here.
Well, I think if you look at this game, 2 shots may have dictated the outcome, regardless of who wins. Number 1 is the great shot by Sandra Schmirler in the 7th end, that double into the 4-foot area. And maybe the shot by Glenda's backer, you know, if she had to get the guard on, as opposed to going through the rings, it makes a big, huge difference to that end.
Actually, 2 shots for the Kleibrink rink on the 9th end when the skip, Shannon Kleibrink, was unable to play the guard.
Yep.
It's about a quarter on the blue line.
And gentlemen, speaking about the time rules here at the trials, should Schmirler run out of time, she would lose unless it's mathematically impossible for the Kleibrink rink to win. And the head on-ice official here, Arlene Day, is keeping tabs of that at the home end.
Line's real good. Little left. Right here. Clean it. Make sure she's to it. Easy. Clean it. Heart. Clean. 3. Good job. Clean. Got a girl.
Well, there's little doubt that when the Schmirler rink looks back on this game. They'll look back at that 7th end and how they were in big trouble, had to call a timeout early. And you heard Sandra Schmirler say several times, boy, we are in big trouble. And even before she threw her first rock in the end, she again said to the front end, we're in big trouble. And then she came through with that spectacular final rock angle.
Good shot, John.
Raised takeout. And she picked up 3 and took control.
Well, that's knowing the angles, and she picked that one off about a foot from the boards and rolled right into the 4-foot area. Great shot and a great call by Jan Betker, because you have to call the line. You don't want to make a mistake in that case. She called it perfect.
Weight's good. Good, Shan. Good shot. Same thing, Joe.
I mentioned earlier in the telecast that when these two rinks played in round robin play, Schmirler had 40 seconds remaining and Kleibrink had 37 seconds remaining when they delivered their final stones. It's going to be close to that again.
Get out. Good job.
Got it, girl.
Okay, get down in there. Let's go.
Yoy.
Well, actually, it's turned around now, where now Sandra Schmirler has more time than Shannon Kleibrink. And unfortunately for Shannon Kleibrink, she has to play draws, so this end is going to move more slowly for her.
But she has 2 timeouts remaining.
Yes, that's right. And Kleibrink will continue to throw the guards up, hoping that maybe they get a nose hit here, or even make Sandra Schmirler or Jan Betker waste a couple of rocks, and she has to go around one of these guards shortly. And I wouldn't be a bit surprised right after this with her with Glennis's first rock.
Schmirler was in position almost before that stone came to a rest to position the brush for Jan Betker.
Atta girl, Jan. Good throw. One more.
One more is what she's saying. She's counting the rocks at the end. And Shannon Kleibrink is going to go in around it. I think she has to now. She's got 4 rocks left. She has to get a rock in position.
Well, Mike Harris did not have to throw his final stone to claim the men's Olympic berth, and it doesn't appear as though Sandra Schmirler will have to throw her final stone to claim the women's title.
Line. Lots of line.
Little different situation than in the men's final, however. Sandra Schmirler leading by 3 playing this final end.
Hurry. Deep as it goes. Hurry, guys. Hurry, no line. Hurry. Deep as she goes. Hurry. Hard. All it goes. Come on, Joe. Hurry, 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 hurry. Hurry, 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 hurry. Atta girl. Sit.
Wonder if some of the parents have already booked airline tickets to Japan.
Clean, ball, clean, clean. Yep, yep. 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 Run, Jones, run. Right over, right over, right over. Roll it, hurry. Okay, good, Jones. Okay.
Well, if they haven't, they'll be able to watch coverage on CBC television, as we have some 270 hours of live coverage of the 1998 Olympics from Nagano, Japan.
You just need to peel with your first one, right?
Curling actually taking place in Kirizawa, which is about, I understand, a 40-minute bullet train ride from Nagano.
Yeah, line. Line's good, yep.
Well, similar to the game yesterday where Kevin Martin was coming from the outside in, they yelled right away, line. They got to hurry hard to get it by this front one.
Okay, nice try, Glennis. Nice weight. Hurry, Joe. Okay, girl.
Isn't that something? That's the garden end up in the ring, so there's still life left yet.
Lots of time. Clean it up, make sure there's nothing here.
Okay, let's go.
Well, maybe the biggest shot of her curling career, and she's had lots of them. Sandra Schmirler, open hit on the 12-foot. And you heard Jan Betker say, lots of time, relax, take it easy.
Little last, Jan.
Less?
A little less, yeah. Chances of me being normal isn't good here.
Well, she's honest, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I love her attitude.
Nope.
Just normal.
Clean.
Clean.
Clean
Clean.
it.
Yeah.
Clean.
Yes!
Clean.
Now her means
That smile tells it all.
Yeah.
This is
And
where she launched her national and international curling career. And now she takes the big step towards what may be the biggest prize yet, a potential Olympic gold medal for Sandra Schmirler and her team of Jan Betker, Joan McCusker, and Marcy Gooderite.
Ladies and gentlemen, CBC will be interviewing the winning and losing skips. Both interviews will be aired in the arena for your listening pleasure, followed by
Overcome with emotion, but heading for the Olympics.
Another Nokia discovery. If technology is difficult to learn or program, most people won't. It's why at Nokia we make wireless phones that are easy to understand and operate with one-button scrolling and simple directions. Inspired technology with a human touch. Nokia. Connecting people.
There's a reason a certain organization chose Plymouth Breeze for its people. Compared to Honda Civic, the Breeze offers a lot more car for the money. There's a larger engine, longer wheelbase, and plenty of room for kids, dogs, and all your stuff, which is important because it makes it real easy to pack up and go, especially when you're in a hurry.
At Altamira, if one of our funds isn't performing, we have to answer some tough questions. Yours.
I just started my family. Will this be too risky?
Let's focus on long-term growth.
Markets go up and markets go down, but good or bad, you can call us and get information that comes directly from our fund managers. Can your investment company say that? Altamira, helping you take control.
The home of the Maple Leaf, where crisp, clean, and cold beer comes from.
I've got some great ideas for a website. We could have a spinning logo or a flaming logo.
You know what would be a great idea? If people with PCs anywhere could order our products, and that was all tied together, inventory, billing, vendors, you know, the works, then that would change everything.
I don't know how to do that.
And
welcome back to the Keystone Center in Brandon, where Sandra Schmirler has defeated Shannon Kleibrink 9-6 to win the berth to Nagano next year. And there she is celebrating with her new daughter Sarah and her husband Shannon. And Sandra, I know this has been an emotional year for you, the birth of your newborn child, and now a ticket to the Olympics.
It's really tough. I couldn't do this without my husband, Shannon. He's just been fabulous. In fact, all the husbands of all the players. You guys are the support group, and if you weren't there, there's no way we could do this. So we owe this all to you guys.
Sandra, let's talk about that dramatic seventh end. When you looked to be in tough, then you come up with a big angle shot and take three.
Well, if Eddie can do it, we can do it, I guess. I don't throw things real hard, but that's what Jan said to me. If he can make it, we can make it, and we just stuck it. It was a great shot, and it got us back in the game.
And now the world champions going to the Olympics. Has it sunk in yet?
No. No, it hasn't sunk in, but it will, I'm sure, in the next 24 hours.
Congratulations, Sandra.
Thanks a lot.
Sandra Schmirler from Saskatchewan, now Canada's team on their way to Nagano in 2 months' time. When we come back, we'll talk to the gallant runner-up.
Business in Canada can take you to the other side of town or the other side of the world. So Canadian Airlines has more flights between Canada and Asia than any other airline. And a global partnership with 3 of the world's leading airlines to take you to the 4 corners of the earth, where you want, when you want, the way you want to fly. Canadian Airlines.
There is a reason a certain organization chose Plymouth Breeze for its people. Compared to Honda Civic, the Breeze offers a lot more car for the money. There's a larger engine, longer wheelbase, and plenty of room for kids, dogs, and all your stuff, which is important because it makes it real easy to pack up and go, especially when you're in a hurry.
Wednesday on CBC.
This is the place, huh?
Yeah, this is it.
Nice boots.
You could do whatever you want.
You believe that?
Do you think I should start sleeping with Frank again?
Friends are great and everything, but sometimes they can hold you back.
I don't want to end up another loser on the res. What, like me?
You work for me, not the other way around.
We can't just turn our backs on one of our people. What's the point?
The Res on CBC.
No jelly salad. No lumpy gravy. No prehistoric fruitcake. Introducing turkey strips, a turkey feast you'll really enjoy at McDonald's.
Disney's Flubber has arrived, and McDonald's has a surprise for you.
Thanks.
Just supersize any extra value meal and get a coupon for an adult admission to Flubber at a kid's price.
Hey, Dad, best seats in the house.
He gives millions to the study of organized crime. I've always had a passion to unveil what's hidden. But sold intelligence equipment to corrupt governments.
It's a sick joke. He is not the normal sort of run-of-the-mill businessman.
The Philanthropist on the Fifth Estate, Tuesday night. A controversial procedure.
He said, I've done this surgery thousands of times.
To help people lose weight.
Oh, it was horrifying.
Did one doctor go too far?
It's inadvisable that I speak to you.
Marketplace, Tuesday night at 8.
We're back at the Keystone Center in Brandon, where a sudden hush has fallen over this crowd, still savoring the moment. This was the big shot for Shannon Kleibrink as she scores 3 and temporarily takes a 4-3 lead, but it's tough when you're playing against the world champ, isn't it?
Oh, for sure. We had them in trouble in the 7th end, and Sandra made the best shot I've ever seen, so all the credit to them.
For someone who's never been to this level before, you really proved yourselves and are worthy of distinction for playing a great match.
Oh, yeah, it would have taken a great team to beat Sandra today, so we were just happy to be in the final and be able to give her a good game.
Tell us about the 9th. It's 6-6. You go for the double and just miss it, and that opens the door for Sandra and her 3.
Yeah, that was a tough-looking little shot. I couldn't see a lot of that rock, so, we got by as tight as we could, and it just didn't happen.
What do you think you learned from all of this week?
It was a great experience, and we'll be back.
You sure will. Shannon Kleibrink, congratulations, a finalist here today.
Thanks.
We'll be back to Brandon to wrap up the women's final of the Olympic curling trials when we return right after this.
My mother was a concert violinist, and she learned to play in the gypsy camps, and she wowed them. I have 9 grandchildren, and I am writing this book for them. My father, he was quite a showy fellow. When my mother first introduced him to her family, their response was, "Shall we shoot him now or wait till later?" It's all there to see in my first published work. I never thought I'd sit still long enough to write it.
I'm making this up as I go along. Which way do I turn? I'm not really sure. But I've had some help. So I know we'll make it. One step at a time.
We take the time to understand what really matters in your life. Investors Group.
I am one person. I am one person working at home. I'm the receptionist. I'm the sales team. It's very hard work. I work non-stop.
Everything your home-based business needs is now in one simple package called Power Home Plus, with new competitive Advantage long-distance prices. It's one package, one price, one call, one company. Tell us.
Work, work, work. Work.
Hey, you got an autographed Patrick Waugh card. Back. Trade? No way. Come on, I'll give you an autographed Shanahan. No. Okay, I'll give you all my U.S. players. The U.S. players.
The Esso Olympic Hockey Heroes Collection with stars, profiles, and more. A new set every week, just $2.99 each with your free Esso Extra card.
Shannon, what would I do with the U.S. players? Destroy them.
Whenever your vehicle needs maintenance, whatever you drive, look for the place you can trust. Auto Place, the automotive repair professionals. Engine Exchange House is proud to announce their alliance with Auto Place, a nationwide network with professional and reliable automotive services, with a Canada-wide warranty, supporting all types of vehicles, including imports and motorhomes.
Oh, I love getting soaked. It feels so good. Soak me. Soak me.
Not everyone likes getting soaked. If you'd rather save money, come to Pioneer Chrysler Jeep Wetaskiwin. We're different here.
We can afford it. Did you hear that price? We can afford it.
Get happy. Buy at Pioneer Chrysler Jeep Wetaskiwin. We're different here.
Olympic Curling Trials, live on CBC Sports. Brought to you by Chrysler Canada, proud sponsors of the Canadian Olympic team.
Back in Brandon, the presentations are underway to this woman, Sandra Schmirler, defeating Shannon Kleibrink 9-6 to win the women's title and advance to Nagano on a day full of tension, giving way to unbridled emotion in the end as a young mother becomes a new Olympian. On behalf of CBC Sports, the fans of the Keystone Center and Canadians coast to coast, we salute Sandra Schmirler and say so long from Brandon.